And welcome back, boys and girls, for we are ready to play. There we go. Just separating things around. What's up, Zen? I'm down to 2 monitors. This is a change. I have to have everything on just 2 monitors. Alrighty, so last time we left off, these 4 members of the Defiant were granted a mission to breach the walls of Allcourt Keep, the unsackable city. A city that has never fallen to war, famine, or anything other than total disassembly of an empire. So, as you all approach the city, your distractions did not go as planned. You were spotted, and one of you who's from here, Dimitri, was recognized by a guard captain who proceeded to alert the rest of the city of your guys' arrival. And so, making it into the city, I would say defeating some of the guards, but they pretty much defeated themselves. And then just barely succeeding through the skill checks before alerting the guards of your general location in the city. Quickly taking safe haven inside the Father's Hammer. It is here that you are greeted by Albard, who rushes you into the attic. And now you all are, you're part of the Defiant, so you're not ever expecting to be on the good side of the Empire, but people are currently looking for you. So, as you all hurriedly rush into the attic of Albard's shop, what is it that you guys wish to do?
Well, things are never easy, aren't they? And Morgan is just gonna look around first of all, try to get his bearings since he was just ushered in here without any sort of preparation whatsoever.
Never
And
easy.
he is Albert still there, or is he going back downstairs?
He's up here looking at you all expectantly.
Well, that could have gone worse.
And much better.
It's all gone to shit.
Well, can't expect everything to go right the first time. But we at least got into the capital.
And now we are hunted for on the streets. And the guards already know my face.
Still could have been worse, could have been better, but we have to make do with what we have. Albert, we were told that you have information about how we can get inside to rescue our targets.
Possible information, that is.
I'm really hoping it's more than possible, especially since we have Veth'Arden next coming.
Right. Well, I'm glad to see you all made it all safely, but I wasn't expecting quite a ruckus. If the guards end up finding out that I'm housing you here, I'm gonna have a lot more trouble on my hands than what I was expecting. It's gonna be hard for me to stay in the city and keep tabs on what the theocracy is up to, as well as the Iron Brand.
Well, if they start to make a ruckus and come inside, we'll leap through the window.
In this cramped attic above his smithy, you all see a number of crates and barrels. Low eaves force the taller few of you to easily stoop to a few feet below it. And just a couple lanterns seem to illuminate the space, revealing this cluttered array of metal parts, rudimentary explosives, and half-completed smithing projects. And every surface seems faintly powdered with a mixture of soot and black residue. Soft plumes of breath swirl in the lantern light, and clear evidence that this attic lacks both insulation and comfort. Staying here for an extended period of time would not be wise, though it is for now secluded enough to evade the unwanted attention from the city's patrols. Albert, as he says this, is breathing rather heavily. He's a quite rotund man, about 6'5", probably around 380, 400 pounds, though his arms are very, very muscular from his smithing work. He doesn't seem to be wanting for much at this point in time. And creases line his brow, a sign of concern for both you guys and the heightened alert in all court and what might be raining down on his shop. So, you're supposed to be getting into the keep, the dungeon? What is it that Raina needs for you all to do here? I was given very scant information just in case our messages were intercepted.
There's a
Just
rescue.
a little breaking and entering.
No peony.
Little B&E. The most fortified city in the theocracy.
Get in, get information, possibly people, get out.
And you plan to do this stealthily?
That is
That was the
what we would
plan.
like.
Well,
Until we
Maybe
got
yes,
spotted
but-
on the walls.
We've got some alternatives.
I'd say so. You're at least fast enough to evade the guard long enough to get into my doors, but I worry that if you'll slip up and lose your element of surprise going into the keep, which by now I'm sure is going to be even more heavily fortified, you're going to be in trouble. There's just the four of you. I'd say a frontal
Look,
assault is
just-
not quite the best option at this point.
Yeah, you don't say. Well, you could find a way for us to get in without at least being seen or something, and we'll figure out how to get out of here. If we lose our lives getting these people out, so be it. But I at least want to be inside the keep and able to accomplish the mission.
Right. Well, just about a day ago, they had a procession coming through town. Some folks in cages. Looked pretty roughed up. I assume with the amount of guards that they had around them and that big important guy, you know, Zephyrion leading the charge, it probably pretty important prisoners. I assume that's who you're supposed to be getting out of here?
Quite possibly.
Right. Well, not sure if this helps, but and he walks over and kind of pulls the barrel. Not the barrel, these two crates. And begins rolling out some parchment on it.
And glance at what he's doing.
He leans over and traces a rough map on a soot-stained cloth and this parchment that he stretches out. God damn it, why is my stuff moving around? There we go. And you start to recognize it, comparing it to what you've seen on the map that Reyna gave you. He's pointing out the cave entrance near the southern cliffside and bordering the river. This
So the cave it is.
its entrance is usually waterlogged for small boats to enter, but this time of year the river's gone stark frozen, so you probably could walk in if you was of a mind to. It's just the tunnels inside. I'm sure there will be some guards there, but I doubt they overburden that area with too many protectors, especially with, well, let's be honest, how openly you all kinda entered the city. I doubt they're expecting you to stealth in from behind.
Well, it sounds like we at least made ourselves a little bit of an advantage here.
Right, but it's risky. I can't caution you enough. And if you follow the right path in there, the tunnel's partially collapsed in some places and might be flooded in some of the warmer months, but that shouldn't be an issue for now. But you should be able to navigate it pretty easy. I have only second-hand knowledge of the interior from some fancy pantsers who have made it through there unscathed, but they seem pretty confident that you could just move right through there, right into the dungeon areas, and even up into the keep itself.
Interesting. I happen to know a quick way to at least get there, possibly unseen.
You're asking if I know a quick way to get there?
Like, through the town, that is.
Oh,
It's not
right.
exactly right across the street.
Well, I see. I know a few people in town who might be able to help you.
Such as.
Well, there is Kaylin, but I tell you this much: if you got a queasy stomach, it's not gonna be for you.
Okay.
Kaylin, you said. And why is that the case?
Well, he works with the city refuse disposal. And maybe he could let you all get inside his refuse wagon underneath all that junk and trash and whatever those people be tossing out to the refuse.
Okay then.
It's
Doesn't
just
sound like the best ways, but
the wagon gets dumped in the river, and that'd be the closest to get you there. Though, like I said, it's not gonna be the best of smells.
Isn't the river entirely frozen over?
Right, at this time of year they pile it up, and then as soon as it begins to thaw, they'll scrape it all down in there. But the main thing is getting it out of the inner city, or else the city starts to smell pretty rank.
Hmm.
well, we could always get a mask, put something that smells much better in it. At least help us out a little bit.
Well,
Is there anyone else apart from Kaylin that can help us?
No one that'll be able to get you close to the river. I mean, there's places we could hide you in town, but it wouldn't aid you in getting to where you're going. It'd just aid you in getting you, somewhere relatively unseen. But you're unseen for now, at the very moment. And he kind of thinks to himself, "Oh, I just had a devilish idea."
Let's hear it.
Let's see. Where are those at? Where did I put them? And he kind of starts just tearing through barrels and crates across the attic.
I'm gonna kind of hop up from the one that I'm on and pull the top off. Any idea what we're looking for?
Right. What's in that? What's in that? You see in this, the one that you rip open, it's like heavy cloths that have been wrapped around each other, and they're just covered in soot.
Just more cloth with soot.
No. Okay. I know. And kind of thinks to himself and runs over to this chest sitting over here and pulls it open. I've been itching for someone to put these beauties to good use. Swings open the battered trunk with a grand flourish, sending motes of black powder dancing in the light, and there's just a puff of soot throughout the room. Sure, I can cobble together some standard charges, but why stop there? And as though unveiling the greatest masterpieces in an art gallery, he begins to lift just one device wrapped in an oil-stained cloth and holds it out for you guys to admire. So with reverence more often given to a sacred relic or something of great import.
And this is...
As you see the greasy kind of soot-stained cloth fall to the side of his hands, you see a small cylindrical shell about the size of a wine bottle's neck, crisscrossed with cords that protrude from both ends, and as Albard lifts it, inhaling its powdery scent, almost the way a wine connoisseur might just nose a glass. I see a stunner.
Is that bomb?
Right, and you see him go from kind of this reverence showy thing to kind of cradling it with much more care and caution. So, as he shakes it gently, you hear the shifting, almost like a rain stick of powder inside. Now, what's the fuse? She's a delicate beauty. Couple steps away from blasting a small hole in a thick stone wall, or whatever else you want incinerated.
Ah, it's a bomb.
Well, she's more than a bomb. You see him kind of gingerly set it down. He rifles through some more of the cloth bundles in this chest, pulling out one of the bundles. He pulls out, oh yes, frost fleck firebombs. Unveiling little glass globes laced with tiny flecks of blue crystal. You see, at first I was like, black powder, that's the way to go. It burns quick, fast, and hard, and makes a big showy explosion. But I've been tinkering, figuring the cold up here might do something interesting when combined with a little alchemical heat. The wide beaming grin stretches across his soot-stained cheeks. He picks up yet another contraption shaped like a squat tin can with a twisted fuse. This puppy will set off a chain reaction if you time it right. 2 or 3 together can, oh boy, let's just say, you'll see a light show like you never imagined. Just don't go towards the light, right? And as he just keeps pulling items out, each new item emerges from the chest with an almost ceremonial reverence as his enthusiasm is just over the top, and he runs his thick fingers over the different handmade shells and tracing runes or small scribbles where he's tested detonation times. It's clear that for him, these aren't just weapons, they're sheer art of his craft. Tell you what, I'll toss in a sample pack and see if a fancy bit of kaboom boom along your way. I only ask that you make a proper show of it. These babies deserve an audience, preferably an iron one.
I like the way you think.
What can I say?
Well,
Art is an explosion.
then.
So, right, the plan is stealth, right?
The
It
plan
was.
is stealth, but we could always use for a little bit of distraction, and then a nice, bright escape.
Well, Kaelin should be able to get you there. We'll just have to do a little bit of convincing. Like I said, he's a refuse man, works for the city. He's got his old rickety wagon that they used to haul waste out near to the river's edge. He loads up at dawn most days and trundles along the alleyways of the city, stopping by butcher shops and inns. The stink alone keeps most folks at arm's length, so I can't imagine you'll be caught if you hide away in his wagon. It's just if you can stand the smell. The guards generally don't bother with the refuse crews as they got bigger fish to fry, especially out looking for you all.
You wouldn't happen to have a little patchouli or something?
I got something better. He moves over to one of the crates that he had already opened, and he pulls out this, like, flask of this fine yellow powder. Right, give this one a whiff.
All right, and Warren's gonna give it a whiff with his wolf snout.
As you take in a large whiff of this, you begin to think maybe Alvar didn't get the intention of the patchouli, because this is just straight up ground up sulfur and it smells horrible and you just cough uncontrollably. Although you can't smell anything else at the moment.
Oh, what? Oh,
I
is it
think
poison or
that's
something?
a little too strong for the Lupin's sake. You happen to have something that smells of maybe flowers?
Oh, whoa, picky little buggers here, aren't you? Yeah, I probably got some like lavenders and mints and stuff down in the kitchen. We could probably work something out. You sure you don't want the sulfur?
I think we'll pass on the sulfur, but we will make it worth your time. I mean, we've got some crystals, some gold maybe. And I mean, we've got to be able to pay off the guy that's going to take us there.
I'd save your money for that guy. As long as you guys get me a showy explosion, I'm good for it. My wares are meant for the Defiant either way.
All
I
right, then.
don't necessarily need your money. Now, if you got anything that goes boom that you might be willing to part with, then maybe we can talk and discuss a form of gratitude.
Closest I have that goes boom is just magic.
Yeah, and I don't want you to give me your magic, because that'd leave you kind of, dead in the water.
Which reminds me, don't think that we could at least get a bit of a rest in before we take off?
Well, like I said, Kaelin makes his rounds in the morning, so I'd say you probably rest for the night. I'll go and keep a watch. Hopefully no guards come by here. And if they do, I'll pound 3 times real hard on the ceiling, and that means get the fuck out through the window.
All right.
But yes, feel free to rest. You can use the kitchen. Just don't go to the ground floor because you'd be visible from there. So stay to the upper 2 levels.
And what excuse will you give the guards when they ask for, well, our location?
I'm just a lowly blacksmith. They held me hostage against my will and threatened to kill me and explode me with massive, beautiful, explosive devices.
I like the way that you think. Well,
Me
then,
too.
could we also at least get a list of what you're giving us and at least a rough summary of what they do so we can at least concoct things together to give you your surprise?
Right, yeah. Let me package these all up nicely in a little bomb satchel. I call it a bomb satchel because you really do want to separate your explosives from your other stuff, just so you know to be extra careful with it.
I would agree.
But, right, you all, if you need anything else, let me get this list made and get these pretty explosives packed away for you, and then just get some rest. You know, I'm sure you all might be pretty expended after battling half the city.
Well, we would, except they killed themselves for us, so we are not really that tired, but we will get some rest.
Yes, rest is much needed at this point. I'd like to be ready to take on the worst.
Right then, I'll be downstairs. I gotta hammer away a few job writs that I got for tomorrow. So I'll make sure before I close up for the night, I go over how to use all the explosives with you all. But for now, just get comfy.
All right.
Will do.
Sorry, I forgot. What were your names?
Our names?
Oh no, you're right. Plausible deniability.
Exactly. Well then, I guess we should rest.
Yes, we shall.
Up and wait to be found out.
Can I have you guys all roll a group stealth check for me?
I would like to do one thing first. It actually does not seem like I took the spell that I thought I did, so it wouldn't matter anyways. Wait. Hold on. I did take the spell I thought I did. I forgot that I changed them inside my roll 20 afterwards instead of my sheet. I would like to do one thing first.
Okay.
I would like to expend a 3rd level spell slot and use Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound.
Okay.
I would like to put it, because I'm going to be on the 2nd floor. I'd like to put it like on the staircase over here. And tell him that if anybody is allowed in the shop to let me know.
He kind of nods. What statistics does the Faithful Hound use? Darn it.
Actually, they have to be able to come within 30 feet of it without first speaking the password. So that's not going to work because I have not told what's his face the password. That is not going to work. Probably should not do that. He is not going to be happy.
It would be funny though.
Well then, all right. Group stealth check it is.
Fucking 30?
Not what we're carrying. It's fine.
Yeah, these two rogues are leveling you out.
Let me. Mine will eventually go, I think. Might have to click it again. Oh, there it goes.
Okay. Dimitri immediately knocks over a pile of, like, tools and bits of iron, horseshoes and the like. Not enough to alert anyone outside, but loud enough for you all to get startled for a moment.
It's cramped in here.
Are you guys trying to do anything on this? Are you taking a short rest, a long rest? What are you trying to achieve here?
I'm taking a long rest.
Yeah, because of the magic. So
Okay.
I can just click the long rest button, can't I?
You should be able to, yeah.
Hey. Nice.
Alrighty. So I will throw the specifics for all of the things in the bomb satchel. Up. And then you all can take your long rest. At least for this 6 to 8 hour period that you all are resting, Albard's shop doesn't seem to be infiltrated or anything like that. Here. Oh, gosh darn it.
I guess my long rest is technically pretty short since I'm an elf, huh?
Yeah, you only need a 4-hour long rest. Alrighty, so here is your bag of bombs and reference material.
The bag of boom booms.
The bag of boom booms.
that's what's called now. The bag of boom booms.
Alrighty. Using your bomb satchel. So the main thing is these bombs do double damage against structures. Let's I'm gonna put quantities on these for you guys. ×2 for that one. As you all take your long rest, getting all of your class abilities and HP back, spellcasters who have to prepare spells, please choose your prepared spells now. And as sunlight filters weakly through the shop's frost-covered windows, you all stir from your rest. Outside, the harsh cold still hangs in the air, hovering around the negative 20 to 30 degree mark. Within the Father's Hammer, however, it is warm. The forge keeps it this way, and in the form of the crackling hearth and the robust scent of freshly prepared stew, you all are gracefully brought to consciousness. As you all come out of the different chambers where you found your rest, Albard greets you all with a broad grin, proudly presenting a simple but hearty breakfast: thick cuts of bread, steaming bowls of stew, and strong coffee. Despite the persistent chill, the smith's jovial demeanor radiates a measure of comfort. And you see a large satchel sat on the table nearby, gleaming with a faint dusting of black powder that seemed to accompany every inch of Albard's workshop. Morning. He kind of pats the satchel lightly. Thought you might need these. A little extra insurance we talked about last night before you all head out.
Yeah, let's not be careless with the satchel of death, please.
He lets his hand linger on the bag for a moment. Looks at you all. Well, what do you all eat for now? Eat up. You know, you can't go infiltrating the most hard to infiltrate place with an empty stomach. Now, can ya?
All right, then. I thank you for the hospitality. And Morgan's going to get something to eat, too.
Oh. This satchel is meant to carefully tuck these bombs away for ease of travel. Please do not jostle the satchel too roughly. Because if all these bombs went off at once, anyone standing within maybe 10, 20, 30 feet of them is not going to be around anymore.
Well then.
We'll keep that in mind.
As you all eat between mouthfuls of stew, you all can make out the loud sound of wheels creaking in the alleyway behind the smithy. And Albard nods towards a small frosted lace window pane where you can see the silhouette of a rickety wagon waiting just beyond the back exit. That'll be Kalen. He's your refuse man. He's an unassuming sort, usually not collecting scraps and hauling them to the dumps by the river at this hour. You're quick, you can nestle under the tops and slip through the city without too much fuss. Are you all ready to go?
Ready?
I
As
think
we'll
we're
ever
already
be.
here.
Right. It kind of leads you all to a rear door, pushing it open just enough to let in a gust of the numbing wind. Outside, you see this wiry figure in tattered gloves, half obscured by the pile of refuse on his wagon. His breath fogged the air around his face, and he gives a curt, nervous nod when he spots Albard and the rest of you. As you all part ways, Albert offers you all one last encouraging look. Equal parts concern and pride for what's about to happen with his work. And as you all step into the frigid alleyway, the bombs stowed safely. Who's carrying this bag of bombs?
Group.
Probably a
we let
glorious-
carry the bombs.
Our glorious leader.
Looks like I've got a bag of bombs.
You all prepare to wedge yourselves among the sacks of rubbish and barrels of scraps as Kalen motions you aboard in hushed tones, glancing very anxiously and kind of sketchily around to ensure no patrolling guards are near. You all climb in, the dull creak of the wagon wheels and rattle of metal on wood heralds the beginning of your stealthy journey towards the river edge. From here on, the success hinges not only on you all, but on Kalen's unremarkable route and the wide berth that the city usually gives those who take care of the refuse in the city. I need you all to roll stealth checks as you are covering yourselves in refuse to hide within this wagon.
Oh no.
We have the smell the good smelly stuff over us, correct?
Yeah, Albard put together some like little almost like nose plugs made out of like mint and other kind of sweet smelling leaves and stuff. He just, as he handed them to you, these aren't gonna last forever, but you shove them up far enough up your nose, it's all you can smell all day.
Mine's not going yet.
You're good.
It takes a second. There we go.
You guys very much disguise yourselves with the city's garbage.
We seem to be good with that. Good at that.
Okay, let's see. As the wagon begins to roll, looking through, where are all my guards stationed at? The important question. And
Oh look, there are no guards today.
Kalen gonna roll a deception. And I want to tell you guys, like, Kalen is NPC. Like, he is as average as they come.
Oh, that's great. We're putting our hopes and dreams on this guy.
Man's got 10 in every stat.
Yeah, pretty much. He's pretty like. He's got like that. He's got like the farmhand strength where he's not really built. He's wiry, but he could like throw a hay bale pretty fucking easily, just from the amount of refuse that he cleans up every day. And as his wagon trundles, yeah, he just bring out your dad. I got one for you. I'm not dead. He will be in just a minute. All right, Monty Python aside, as the wagon trundles away from the father's hammer, just as the sun begins to pierce the gray sky, each turn of the wheel produces an uneasy creak, announcing the vehicle's progress along the frost-rutted roads. You all huddle under the mounds of refuse, an uncomfortable camouflage of soiled rags and half-frozen scraps, but the only way of moving undetected through the city. Are any of you trying to keep like a watch through the refuse? Like, I don't know if you guys are doing anything to assist with this journey.
Oh, I'm for sure pecan.
Okay.
I would be leaving that to Dusk and Morgan, if anybody. They
Yeah,
are
I'm
the
probably gonna be
sneaky
taking
ones.
turns.
Okay.
I'm huge and blonde. I'm keeping my head down.
Got it. Well, Dusk, you see the route that you guys are taking zigzags through a maze of narrow streets and cramped back alleys. Carts delivering early morning supplies occasionally pass by, and from time to time, Kalen halts to give the impression that he's collecting garbage from the side of the road. At one point, the wagon lurches as you see, Dusk, a pair of guards emerge around the corner. And as the wagon lurches, there's a moment where the bomb pack kind of jostles pretty heavily, and Leor, you just stand there very expectantly, trying to grab and keep a hold of this bag. with these guards that are emerging around the corner, I need you all to roll another stealth check, please. Nothing to see here. Just a wagon of garbage.
It's trying.
The guards. Yeah. As long as you don't get a natural 1.
It's
Which
it
one
won't
comes
even
very
load my
close.
fucking sheet right now. You want to click it for me?
Yep.
I'd appreciate it.
Boop,
My
boop.
sheet is not loading.
Leor.
Oh, there, finally loaded, but
Stealth. 14. Okay. The guards' lanterns swing pretty close to the wagon, illuminating the swirl of snowfall, and a quiet descends as Kalen mumbles some excuse about heavy loads and short deadlines. Like, quite literally, the guards begin to approach and they kind of halt him, and he pretty much just says, "Oh, you know, heavy loads, short deadlines." And with tense hearts and minimal space to maneuver, you all clutch your gear and pray the stale smell of refuse does its part to discourage a thorough inspection. And the guards pass. Kalen goes, he kind of continues on the wagon and looks back. I think there's a checkpoint up here. So we're gonna take a small detour. As he kind of moves past an alleyway and into a very small kind of niche market district. The stalls are mostly shuttered in the bleak morning cold, and a few determined vendors have begun to set up. But as you all move through, another moment of alarm arises when you see this very well-dressed man in almost like ceremonial white and black armor, some sort of city official, as him and his thick fur-trimmed coat stride nearby, apparently checking vendor permits. He glances over at Kalen's wagon as if to confirm if he's on legitimate business. You can see this individual's gloved hand resting on the hilt of a longsword. I need you all to make another stealth check for me, please. Do you need me to click it for you, Wayne?
I know I got it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Just throwing out my slave name.
Sorry, I didn't even think about it.
It will eventually roll. I clicked it.
It's because of the bag of bombs. I'm being very careful. There it goes. Okay.
No, this is... Yeah.
Kalen manages to push off the official, and at last, as you guys move through the few last cramped lanes into a slightly wider road that hugs the city's western edge, ahead a stretch of tall stone buildings line the path of the kind of downward hill cliff area bordering the river. Icy drifts form irregular mounds at the roadside, and the bitter wind intensifies, carrying a distant clang of hammers and other tools deeper within the city. And as you all press onward, Kalen brings the wagon to a snail's pace, occasionally pretending to collect more waste to keep up appearances, and the sound of boots crunching on ice hints at patrolling guards in nearby alleys, like faint predators on the prowl. This will be the last stealth check, so we've done really good so far. Well, Leor's first
Great,
this
I
time.
jinxed this.
Hey.
Oh no.
Okay. So, As you all steer towards a discreet access road leading to the riverside storage yards, a pair of inattentive city guards stand further down, exchanging idle conversation about the morning's chill. You all hunker down for one last time. The wagon and its cargo slip past under the cloak of routine drudgery. You finally arrive at a quiet stretch by the frozen waterway where the refuse is normally deposited or reorganized before being taken either to the burn pits or being prepared to be dumped in the river come melting sea. Kalen brings the wagon to a halt, his breath fogging visibly in the very, very, very cold air. With guarded gestures, he indicates the place where you all can slip off unseen. And from here, you can see merely 500 to 600 feet down the frozen river is the cave entrance depicted on the maps that you have seen. And above it, the towering, massive form of All Court Keep. So, you guys are in the refuse yard. I made a lot of maps for today. I did not make one for the refuse yard. I assumed you guys were just going to go and run through the whole entire city.
Instead, we took the shortcut.
That's a good idea.
Well, I'm here.
We're here,
Got it.
and
We've got to make it across the river.
which should probably be the easiest part of our whole journey, maybe.
Except the river is wide open.
The river is wide open and watched. Do we have any more invisibility tricks?
We
Well,
do.
I can make 3 of us invisible.
I can make one of us invisible.
Well, that makes us 4.
So we can all be invisible. And then, if need be, we just commit a little murder.
Just commit a little murder.
Just a little bit.
Just a little murder. And a little bombing.
Okay, so you're all turning invisible.
I assume so.
Okay.
So I'll be using a 4th level spell slot for greater invisibility.
How is everyone else turning invisible?
I think we're using a dusk spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is incorrect. Not that you guys are using Dust Spell. The fact that this map meant to be like a top-down view of a small chamber was 200 feet wide. Which was not as intended.
Up 200 feet now it is.
If only. Okay. Everyone roll a stealth check with advantage, please, and spank ya.
With disadvantage or advantage? Doesn't matter.
Advantage, you're invisible.
Advantage. Got it. I was like, wait a second.
Ooh. Just wish these maps would automatically fit to where they need to be. Okay. Did you roll another 8, Dimitri?
He technically rolled a 12 because it's advantage.
Right, I
Yeah,
know.
technically.
But still.
Lots of 8s.
Indeed. Okay.
Regret not investing more into decks.
You're a barbarian. You don't need dex. What has dex ever
It's
been
very
useful
nice
for?
to have. AC.
Why would we bring a barbarian with us on a stealth mission?
A good
The
question.
world may never know.
Somebody didn't read the memo.
I mean, I'm still the most knowledgeable on the layout of the keep itself.
Yep.
So
We didn't bring a barbarian, we brought a map.
Exactly. You brought the map guy.
We brought a map. Oh yeah, I would have totally given that one dude the fire opal, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I didn't want him to snitch us out,
Why would he snitch you out?
just in case.
Ah, okay. Okay, so as you all sneak across the river, let's give you guys a view.
Ooh, white. Ah.
Ooh, oh, ah. I'm just putting you all on the map layer. That's where you belong.
In the map.
Layer, token layer. There we go. So, as you all cross the icy river, some of the ice shifts and breaks underfoot, but you guys manage to move easy enough along. No serious falls or anything like that, and your visibility has helped you stay unseen and unbothered by the guards. You do, as you approach, see this rocky cave and this kind of craggy rock outcroppings where boulders have fallen and are now becoming buried in the snow, and it looks like a boat has been skated up onto shore, but it has obviously been here a while. At least it seems to have been. What would you like to do?
I'd at least quietly speak to where, like, if people are watching from up above, they wouldn't be able to hear us. Just once we get inside the mouth of the cave, remember to check to make sure we've all made it at least.
All right.
And since we can't see each other, that is.
We cannot. I don't think. And he just
I think the
Morgan's just trying
common
to feel.
idea is there is a see invisibility spell for a reason. So if you all are invisible, none of you can see each other unless you
Yeah.
have see invisibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there's
That's
like
how I would see it
you're
anyway.
assuming.
Just because
Yeah.
you're both invisible doesn't mean you can see each other. It's not like you're in a different plane or something.
Yeah.
So we're just assuming that the other is there.
Yeah, right now we are.
Okay.
Do we see
So-
like any guards like in front of us?
Roll
Or...
a perception check.
Perception.
Can I make my own check in this as well?
Oh, I'm so poorly today.
Morgan, you don't see shit. You're not even sure this cave is real.
Okay, that's
Rest of
not
you-
that low.
The rest of you, you're pretty skeptical. The rest of you looking over the area, the presence of the boat, and it has begun picking up quite a bit of snow, but it has only been here maybe, half a day, maybe a little bit more. And there are visible footprints heading into the entrance of this cavern.
Looks like they've got visitors. Only one set of tracks,
Only one set of tracks.
and they travel in single line, so we can't tell their numbers.
Right, everybody, step on my footprint so we don't alert them that there's 12 of us.
Pretty late. That's smart.
You know how slow you'd have to be moving? Well, it took him half a day. Well, you guys are kind of out here in the open at the moment. You are invisible. You don't see any guards in the immediate vicinity.
Alright.
Guess we follow the tracks.
Yep, follow the tracks. Let's go. And try not to make too much noise.
Okay.
I just remembered I got boots of elven kind.
Ooh. Who'd you steal those off of?
Excellent question.
Doesn't that give you advantage on stealth checks?
Not necessarily. Or ones to deal with sound. I think. Wait.
Yeah, no sound regardless of the surface you're moving on. You also have advantage on dexterity stealth checks. You
Man.
couldn't have thought of this before?
What? I was under the impression that it does not give what? Huh?
You should read your tooltips.
Yep.
It's Final Fantasy all over again. Yeah, you also have advantage on dexterity stealth checks.
That rely on moving silently.
Yes.
No. Period.
No,
It
it's you
doesn't say that.
in the full description. It's while you're wearing these boots, your steps make no sound regardless of the surface you're moving across. You also have advantage on dexterity stealth checks that rely on moving silently.
Oh, it does not say that on D&D Beyond.
Well, D&D Beyond is up to the new
It's Beyond.
2024 system, which is probably what it was changed, I'm guessing.
Nice. Yep, it did. It changed in 2024. It's on page 155. I got it
Yep.
right here. Interesting.
So,
I
As
don't know if
you
the tracks have
all-
disappeared.
the tracks have disappeared. And now you guys are in. Ooh. Creepy dungeon. As you guys move through this frost-covered cave, you do notice that the ice beneath you has become more and more solidified. And you can see down a few inches below the surface, there is still some movement in the water. But you come into a large open chamber that's cavernous, not seemingly man-made, that just continues on deeper into the area. The footprints that you had once seen so clearly outside are now no more.
Well, Morgan, Dusk. You think you guys could at least make sure there's no traps waiting for us up ahead?
Yes, Father.
Sure. I can definitely do that. Father.
Don't call me that, Morgan. It's creepy.
Too bad, Father.
Yes, Daddy. Okay, I need either Morgan and Dusk to each roll investigation separately, or one of you can roll with advantage.
Yeah, his brother's gonna let his sister take charge of that one. She can roll advantage. Okay, well.
Okay. As you are surveying the area for any traps or areas that you should avoid due to thin ice or anything like that, everything looks perfectly safe. You don't see any traps.
We are still invisible, right?
Yeah, I believe it lasts for
Yeah.
well, dust lasts for 10 minutes. Yours lasts for an hour. Is that right, Leor?
I will have to look at my thing real quick. Greater invisibility. Oops. I'm just gonna click the spell. It's not wanting to do it.
No, yours only lasts 1 minute.
Until the spell's
You are
No, the concentration up to 1 minute. It says you are a creature, you become invisible until the spell ends.
right. The duration of the spell is concentration up to 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
you
I'm
guys,
definitely not fucking invisible
the
anymore.
moment you enter the cave, your invisibility falls.
All right.
Well, that happened.
Oh,
And
okay, perfect.
I believe it's 10 minutes for everybody else.
So we still have time. Okay.
I thought normal invisibility was an hour.
It is an hour. You're right.
Nice.
So everyone else is still invisible. Leor, you're in this cave alone. You hear footsteps around you from 2 other people, but not one of them because their footsteps are silent.
I don't care how big the room is. I will cast a fireball.
Well,
Okay.
everyone's an enemy now.
Since I can't see them, I'm also making sure that I'm not stepping on traps here.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Hoping that they would do a brother a solid and call out if there is anything. Well, I rolled the same, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it seems perfectly safe to continue moving forward.
And Morgan's gonna be like, he notices Leora is no longer invisible. He's gonna be like, yeah, everything seems good.
Wait a minute. Would I remember if there are traps here?
Roll a history check. 17.
Okay.
This area is usually waterlogged. If there were any quote unquote traps in this specific area, it would be due to like thin ice, which you have no idea how thin the ice is in different different parts across this. But no man-made traps in this chamber from what you recall.
Well, walk around the edge. That's where the ice is thickest.
Okay. As you step on the thin edge of the ice.
Not how ice works.
It is here. Magic. As you all carefully step around the edge, ensuring that every step you take is on a solid piece of surface, you slowly make your way into the narrowing cavern hall. Hey. I didn't want to do a giant ass map, so I split these all up into like chambers because I figured that was better. Okay. moving into the next chamber. I already have your guys' stuff copied, so I shouldn't need to copy you again. Also, can you guys roll a stealth check for me? I assume you're being stealthy, right?
Yeah, we'd be trying to move stealthy.
Okay.
With advantage for those who are invisible.
With advantage for those who are invisible.
Or have elven
Excellent.
boots trying not to make sound.
Oh, 8 is then.
Okay, I rolled a 7.
Okay. Coming into this next chamber, you finally see landfall, first and foremost. There it is. Too many pages. One screen. And as you move through, you begin to hear chatter, talking between 3 individuals. Leor, your foot hits a slick part of the ice as you kind of skid forward a little bit almost as the individuals turn their heads up to look. Halt! This area is off limits. What are you doing down here?
You don't
We are
see
fireball.
anything.
Hey, you there. Hey, there.
Just coming in with some drinks for the gods.
We have
Dear friend of
drinks.
mine- Dear
We don't
friend of
need-
mine thought maybe that you could use some more. He said that he knows you lot and figure he'd show his kindness.
Okay, roll deception with disadvantage because you're coming in through an off-limits cave where drinks would not be being brought.
Oh, we're fine with that. Not super charismatic.
Oof.
They begin to pull out their weapons. Why don't you come on in? We'll have you speak to our commanding officer.
That's fine by me. I'm gonna kind of raise my hands a bit and not too high, of course.
Yeah, we're gonna
And
start
to
moving.
meander across the
upwards.
ice. Or you guys could always come get me.
Quit dawdling.
Dawdling, my friends. I don't know what you'd even mean by that.
Careful.
Trying not to slip again. I
Can
would
you-
like to start my blade song at this time.
Can you
I-
what, Pat?
Am I able to get a hit on this guy
Great
without
question.
him noticing me?
Great question. I will answer in just a moment. What does it look like when you start your blade song?
I don't fucking know. I haven't thought about that.
You're on the spot now.
Fuck. Quick action, quick action. You're gonna hear me type because I'm gonna type fast.
Oh my gosh. Still don't hear you type. Must have fixed your microphone.
Hey, that's good. Oh, hey, this is actually kind of cool. So I'm just gonna read it.
Yep.
As Leor begins his blade song, the air around him shifts subtly, humming with arcane energy. His movements become fluid like water cascading over polished stone, each step purposeful and precise. His rapier starts to glow faintly, intricate, lightning-like patterns along its blade sparking with energy. A soft, ethereal ethereal melody seems to emanate from him, audible only to those close by. It's an otherworldly harmony, blending the chill of fallen god's icy winds with the resonant crackling of thunder. The runes begin to shimmer across his skin, their glow pulsing in time with the rhythm of his steps. His hair, normally still and composed, lifts slightly as if caught in an unseen breeze, and his eyes take on a sharper, almost luminous quality, reflecting his heightened awareness. The air grows charged, the faint scent of ozone mingling within the cold, as if the storm itself had bent to his will.
Okay.
Sounds hot. Do it again.
Now, about the time you start dancing around with your weapon, we are going into initiative. So to answer your question, Pat, no, because there's a guy dancing at him with a rapier.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
he's still
boy.
hidden, though, right?
They see. Here's the thing: is I don't think it was because he's invisible. I don't think he can fail a stealth check because he has boots of Elvenkind, and the only evidence would be hearing his footsteps. So Dimitri's the only one who they definitely cannot hear or see. So he'll have advantage on whatever attack he does. But he's not going to get a free hit in because there's a guy dancing with his sword out.
It has to do with the dance.
Which is exactly what it sounds like. Alright, we got the Black Guard and our Elite Guards. We'll do the Black Guard first. Ooh, not great. And then we'll do the Elite Guards. That one. And then that one. All right. So, as we start this off, let us start with the Elite Guard, who has, the moment you start dancing, is going to start running towards you. And that is this one. He'll run this way and then fire off a shot with his crossbow. Actually, 3 shots with his crossbow at you. And you all know how good these guys are with crossbows. So, 3 crossbow shots at Lior.
Natural 1. Dang it.
That was a 14. Okay.
Nope.
A 12 and a 23.
That one does hit.
So as these runes begin to glow in your body and this otherworldly wind begins to lift your hair, a crossbow bolt swings and wings you in the shoulder, doing 6 points of piercing damage. Do you have any reduction of damage during your blade dance?
Not unless I expend spell slots.
Okay. After that, it is Dimitri's turn. So, Dimitri, you are invisible. Whatever action you take will be at advantage.
Let's see if I can't get a clean hit right across the jaw.
Okay.
First off. Wait. Can I rage first and still maintain that advantage?
So, let's see. An invisible, anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the person. A spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. So I would say yes, because you are neither attacking or casting a spell. You can rage and still be invisible.
Alright, I would like to rage.
You do so. Nobody sees it, so it's not that impressive.
I mean,
The other guy started
I don't know,
dancing.
it doesn't... I mean, it doesn't look that impressive on its own anyways.
I would disagree.
Anyways, clean hit across the jaw.
All right. 2 natural ones.
At
2
advantage.
natural ones. 2 natural ones. Aw.
That would
25.
be funny.
25 does hit.
This has Divine Fury.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. That's 23 points of damage. As you swing out your fist, and you feel his jaw crack beneath your knuckles as the fist makes the impact. Your invisibility slowly fades off of you, and this blackguard spits out some blood onto the cold ice below you and kind of snarls at you before squaring up for combat. Next attack?
Another attack. This
one is not an advantage unless you're attacking recklessly, which I don't know if you can do.
What?
Are you able to attack recklessly?
Why wouldn't... Yeah?
I couldn't remember if that was specific to Berserker Barbarians.
Oh. No, it's not.
Cool.
Let's do this reckless.
Okay.
Still a... Okay. It's
27 is definitely gonna hit. For another 20 points of damage.
And how's he looking now?
He's still standing. He's not looking great. He probably has a slightly broken jaw.
Cool. That's my turn.
Okay. So as you 1-2 punch this guy, your invisibility drops, and it is now Dusk's turn.
Heck yeah. Sneak attack. Sneak attack.
Yeah, you'll get sneak attack if you hit.
Sneaky.
Roll with advantage because you're invisible.
Yippee. Where my stabby boy at?
$20 just barely hits. $13 sneak. 7 piercing. As you jam your blade into his back, he kind of turns to look at you as blood begins pouring out, and he's looking pretty roughed up. And you are no longer invisible.
Nice.
You do anything else?
1 second, I'm reading my shit.
Yeah, read your shit,
See what I
dude.
like. Reading my shit. Swear to God. To see
Pretty
what
sure
I
that's
can
what
do
I
as
said.
bonus action. Oh my God.
You can dodge, disengage, or hide as a bonus action. Or cast Mage Hand, I think.
Yes.
You're gonna cast Mage Hand?
No, I'm saying I can do that as a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what Mage Hand does.
It makes an invisible hand that you can use to touch things.
You could have raised that bed.
They're very dexterous too.
I read a Reddit story the other day that's probably not safe for Twitch, so I'm not going to talk about it right now, but
Yeah,
it was pretty
probably
funny. Let's just say it was a good distraction.
Oh my God.
Alright, so you're touching stuff with your invisible hand, right?
Hold on.
Is that what you tell them all?
Oh, you. Start to retrieve object the hand is holding in a container worn or carried by another. Yeah, can I jack his weapon?
Can you jack his what?
Weapon?
Oh, okay. He's holding it.
That's worn or carried.
Right, it's not talking about carried in his hand. It's talking about like carried, like carrying a bag.
I mean, doesn't specify that it can't be in his hand.
Well, okay, you can totally try to steal his weapon with your hand.
What?
The hand does have a limit of 5 pounds, so it doesn't exert too much force.
Does he have like a dagger or something that I can steal?
Yeah, you steal a
He
dagger
doesn't
off
have
of his
it in
belt.
Hell yeah. Fuck you, my dagger.
You fondle his belongings with your invisible hand. Morgan, it is your turn.
Okay, after seeing that, I don't know if
Morgan
I
doesn't have an invisible hand, so he has to fondle people with his real ones.
Yep.
The old
People
fashioned
get all the
way.
luck. The old fashioned way. He's gonna move 30 feet to here, this space.
Okay.
And he is going to summon his
I
echo.
need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Yep, I imagine that that's gonna be the case. Let's see.
Is that
Dexterity,
ice
right?
considered rough terrain?
What's up?
So isn't ice considered rough terrain?
In this scenario, no. 25. You
Okay.
do not slip and fall.
Yay. And he's gonna summon his echo right here.
Okay. Just pull another you out.
Yep, just pull another me. There you go.
As
No,
you
he only has
guys-
1 hit point, the echo.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll keep track of it. We'll put
Okay.
the real you will have a symbol on him.
Nice.
We'll do that there. That's the real you. All the other yous have 1 hit point and kind of suck.
Wow. Okay then. I'll cry in a corner. So yeah, now Morgan's going to attack the Scarred.
Okay.
He's gonna make 2 attacks. One with sneak attack, the other one without sneak attack.
Oh, both with advantage because you're flanking with yourself.
With myself, yeah.
As you all see, there's a shift in the space around Morgan as you see, like, almost like after images begin to skate around this enemy before one after image begins to stick and come into apparition, in which then you attack. You gonna roll?
Yep.
Natural
Hey.
20. So we only take the first number for each of these, but it is 12, 21, 25 times 2 is 50 points of damage. These after images go around and one of them becomes physical. The guy turns to look at the new enemy before you jam your blade in their back and they fall to the ground dead.
That was quick, okay. Alright, well he's dead. I did not expect that.
You hear the other
I
guard
can't
go,
move my character.
"No, Carl!"
Fuck Carl. Just check one last thing here. On my turn, as a free action, I can command it to move up to 30 feet in any direction. As a bonus action. But I already summoned it as a bonus action, so no. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Moving on, it is Benjamin's turn. Benjamin's going to turn to face the woman who stabbed him, and he is going to take. People have the name Benjamin. He's going to take 3 longsword strikes at you. All right. First one. These are normal. There's a 14. Dusk.
She just said that she had to restart because her Discord was messing up.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's going on and off.
Well, then these all are gonna hit.
She said, "Bitch."
Oh, yeah.
She's typing.
She has a 19 AC. Alrighty, second one. 10. Third one, 18. None of them hit. As Benjamin flails around, not striking anything other than cold air. Lior, as your feet leave the ground and step back down onto the ice, I need you to make a dex saving throw for me.
I have frost step. Ice doesn't affect me to walk on.
Well, there you fucking go. Never mind. Don't make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. I'm gonna move my happy ass up here.
So is it more like a ballet kind of dance? Is it more like a crumping?
It's got some good grace and precision in it, so it's
like crumping?
it's sea walking for sure. No.
Oh, okay, got it.
He's doing the gangsta shout.
Alright, you run up and you are now flanking this individual.
Click my advantage. 25.
25 hits.
Kapow.
Okay.
24 points of damage.
4. Next attack? Or is that you only get one attack?
Nope. I get 2 since I got my blades on.
Sick.
Active. Yep. So 26.
26 also hits.
4.
18 points of damage.
There we go.
As with your quick, precise, fluid movements, your rapier comes down, slashing twice, and just shedding blood out of this creature's body. Is that all you're doing?
I don't think I have anything that's a bonus action that I could do, so that
Hey.
do be it.
Sounds good. The Blackguard will now go, and they, brandishing their glaive, will make 3 attacks. Yeah, they will make 3 attacks. So the first one, sure, we're gonna go first one against Dimitri. That's a 27, Dimitri, for 11 slashing and 11 necrotic. So you'll take half slashing, so you'll take 5 points of slashing, 11 points of necrotic. For 16 points of damage total.
Youch.
The next attack is going to, as he swings his glaive down towards you, he then picks it up, and as an upswing coming back at Lior. Lior, that's a 25.
Oof. That does
For
hit.
7 slashing and 10 necrotic. And his third attack, who wants it?
I'll take it.
All right,
I can take it.
We'll roll for it. Dimitri,
Evens.
roll a d4. And who's evens?
Me.
Okay.
Looks like I'm
it's-
taking it.
As he upswings,
No.
he then pulls it back down, trying to strike across your chest with another 25 for 14 slashing and 8 necrotic. 22 points of damage. Totally forgot he had smites, but it's too late to use them now. He will then use his Dreadful Aspect. So each enemy within 30 feet of the Blackguard must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened of the Blackguard. So I need... Are you within 30 feet? You are. You're all within 30 No. Everyone except for Dusk make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
I am not immune to fear and my rage.
Oof.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
I guess Galari are not immune to being frightened or charmed, so
They're not. Alrighty. So,
Dimitri.
Lior, you succeed. Morgan and Dimitri, you two fail. You are now afraid. Bump. I know I have a scaredy face. Did they remove the scared face?
Wait.
Oh, that's right there.
Wait a minute.
Yep. Are you
I
immune
have
to
a thing.
fear?
No, but I can re-roll a failed saving throw while I'm raging.
Okay.
But I must you take the new roll, which
Okay.
I mean,
it can only be better. You
It
rolled a
was-
natural
Well,
one.
it was
was.
better, but
well,
It was
was
technically better.
fuck me, I guess.
He doesn't swing that way. So, for those of you who need a quick refresher on fear for Dimitri and our resident wolf boy. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and you can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear.
Can't attack them either, right?
You can, you just have disadvantage. Like, Dimitri could continue
Yeah,
to try
no,
to
that's
attack
what-
the guy. He just can't move closer to him, but he's already right next to him.
Right.
Yeah, you're not forced to run away. You can't move any closer than you already are.
He's gonna get inside of him.
He's gonna get right up in there. All right. The other elite guard is dead, so Dimitri, it is now your turn.
Be normal since he's flanking, right?
My turn.
It would be normal
Yes.
because he's flanking.
Okay. Pop.
Okay. These are normal rolls.
Yep.
18
18.
misses.
And a natural fucking 20.
Weirdly enough, that misses.
Hey, wait a minute. I have brutal critical. That's a thing.
Yeah, okay, he's gonna use his reaction. He's gonna use his reaction to reduce the damage, so it'll just be straight damage.
Is it a spell?
No, it is not a spell, it's a natural ability that the Blackguard has.
Oh.
I still roll 2 additional damage dice, right?
Yeah. It just won't, the damage just won't be doubled.
So I roll
You just click the gloves twice.
and an additional 2d6.
Yep, an additional 2d6. So 6, 12, 12, 15, 15, 24 points of damage.
Oh, wait a minute. I
Yep.
should have divine fury on it.
Okay,
An extra 10 damage.
so 34 points of damage. Woo-wee! Your first strike goes wide, and your second one uppercuts him, knocking him back, and you see a couple of his teeth fly out as he's pushed back towards your Galari friend. Still standing, but wavering heavily and losing a lot of blood. Doing anything else, Dimitri?
That's all I can do.
Alright, roll another wisdom saving throw, please.
Is that
22. You are no longer afraid.
Excellent.
Probably knocking the shit out of this guy's face helped with that. Dusk, it is your turn.
I'm a skidus. No, you know what? Yeah, I want to get a stabbing.
Alright, stab him.
Did I stab him?
Yeah, you stab him.
Whew.
A lot of natural 20s, guys. I'm glad you're using them now instead of later.
I know, right?
So 12 points of damage.
12. Oh yeah, double damage.
You
I was
stab
like,
them.
that's 6.
They're still they're still standing, but that hurt a lot. You like stabbed them right in the kidney.
Fuck your kidney.
He says, "No, please don't." You doing anything else, Dusk? Are you fondling him with your invisible hand again?
Yeah, homie got a health potion on him.
He does not.
Damn. Rigged. Does he have any
Morgan.
snackies?
He has string cheese.
I'm lifting his string cheese.
Yeah, but it comes off in like it's like chunks instead of strings like the good ones do.
That's
So-
fine, fuck him, no snacks.
Morgan, what are you doing?
Good question, because I am fearful of this guy.
Yeah. You can't even get to the other guy because you'd have to move closer to this guy to do it.
Damn. That's rough.
I can't even go here.
You can't move physically closer to this guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's rough. Thought process would be I could go here, then put my echo over here, but that wouldn't work. Okay. Let's go cunning action dash, and I'm just gonna run backwards, I guess.
But you can run like over to the stone surface. You just have to stay at least 25 feet away from him.
So it'd be like here, I guess.
You can move up over here.
Let's see, it'd be right.
Oops.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll move here.
I need you to make a dexterity
Um,
saving throw, please.
Yep.
27.
No reason to fear. And so no slipping on the ice today. Yep, and I can't even move my echo, which is the worst part.
Why can't you move your echo?
Oh, because it technically counts as me, right?
What do you mean?
Because let's say I tried to move him like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like right here. It's still getting closer to him, right?
No, because he's fucking 15, 20 feet away. So as long as you stay,
Got it.
keep him 15, 20 feet away, you're not moving closer.
All right, got it. All right, then that will be my cunning action. No, sorry, that's my bonus action. Yeah, it's done. Morgan's turn ends.
Okay. 3 more sword attacks at Mrs. Dusk. That is a 17, Dusk?
Miss.
Is a natural 1. Can you roll a D100 for me, Dusk?
Well, guess he's gonna kill himself again.
God damn. 84. Okay. He's gonna take half damage from his attack. Which would be...
Nat 20, please.
Oh, he already rolled the attack. Was
Yeah,
a
here
natural
was damage.
1.
That's 6 points of
Ah.
damage.
Oops.
Yeah, it was 6 points of damage.
That'd be very sad.
As Benjamin swings his sword at you, you parry it up, and the blade goes rocketing towards his neck, and he cuts his own carotid artery and begins bleeding out on the ground,
No.
and Benjamin is dead. He had 3 hit points
I
left.
see the trend lives on.
No,
Okay.
God.
I don't know what it is with you guys and these fucking guards, but stop it. Dior, your turn.
Come in swinging
Okay.
if it rolls. It's trying. It's going to eventually.
Maybe.
It's going. There we go.
Oh, look at that. 26
Well,
hits.
I did have advantage on that, so I'm rolling in.
All right. 26
26
and
is
23
fine.
both hit. Okay. That's
All right.
15, 21 points of damage.
And second attack. 22.
22 hits. For 16, 25 points
25?
of damage. He is. He's not going to last much longer.
You're fucking dead yet? Jesus fuck.
No, let's just hope he didn't pull Benjamin.
No, please pull Benjamin. Please.
Are you doing anything else, Leor?
Nope, I think that's it.
Okay. He goes, no, Benjamin, Kyle! I trained them myself. I think it says more about him than anything else. Alright, we will start with an attack towards Leor with the glaive. Roll a d100 for
Yes,
me.
please.
Oh my god.
84.
32. This is fucking stupid. Is it 34?
32.
32.
32.
Okay, that's fine. Somebody roll a d4 for me.
And all
3.
yours. There you go.
Bum 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 bum. This is his glaive. It goes flying out of his hands.
I have Sentinel.
do you whisper that in his ear or something?
Like, hey, Sentinel.
Alrighty. He is on the cusp and he is not risking it, so he is casting Fireball.
I cast Counterspell.
You counterspell?
I Counterspell.
Alright, he's gonna counterspell your counterspell. What level did you cast your counterspell at?
Let's go 5th level.
5th level.
If I click it, will. Alright, yeah, I can go 5th level. Submit. Alright.
Alrighty. So he's gonna have to roll to counterspell your counterspell. Because he can't cast 5th level spells. Alright, so it is. Ability check using your spell count DC goes 10 plus the spell's level. So it is a.
I'll save DC 17.
What?
It says it at the bottom. It says spell save DC 17 at the bottom right.
That's your normal spell save DC. The
Oh, so it'd be
DC for
15.
this is 15.
Yeah.
So he will have to roll plus his charisma. Bum bum bum. Charisma, there it is. Which I wish was higher. 9. He does not counterspell your counterspell, and he does not get to cast Fireball. Dimitri, it is your turn.
Sock him in the face.
I figured. Roll an attack.
Flanking advantage, right?
Yep. 28.
28.
Alright, you punch through his head. Your fist exits the back of it.
Yep.
And Leor fist bumps it on her way out.
Hey.
Nice. Fist bump.
That's brutal.
This man is dead. We're just glad he didn't go out like Benjamin.
Well, that
Bloody
could have
thing.
gone a
Can
little
you
bit
read-
smoother.
Take his keys.
You guys do know, with the amount that I'm rolling natural ones right now, and you guys are rolling natural 20s, this can be really bad for you in a boss battle.
Oh yeah, we know that. Where?
I'm gonna check the Black God for keys, particularly, but anything else of possible value?
Okay.
I'm yoking homie stuff over here.
So I needed investigation checks for whoever is searching bodies.
Ooh, I rolled terrible.
Yeah, Morgan's not that good at investigating.
All right. Leor?
Oh, jam!
Leor, you're searching the Black Guard, and
Yeah.
Dusk, you're searching one of the Elite Guards. Who's searching the other Elite Guard?
Wanna do it, Dimitri?
Hey, Barbarian, you want to come
Fine.
do an investigation check?
Yeah. Yeah, Dimitri, wanna do an investigation check?
Yeah, if you're gonna go check the other Elite Guard, just roll an investigation check for me. Whoever is doing it. Leor. The Black Guard is wearing a set of finely wrought full plate armor emblazoned with the insignia of the Theocracy. The chest piece is etched with stylized motifs of spiked chains, though its surface is scuffed from the recent fight. He has his glaive that is scattered across the floor at this point. Da 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 da. What else would this guy have?
Mainly looking for keys. Not the ones to his chocobo.
He's got a pouch of small leather pouch on his belt that contains 48 gold pieces and 22 silver pieces. He wears a signet ring carved with the same spiked chain insignia as his armor. He has a small unadorned iron key and a sealed note with wax bearing the Theocracy's crest. And that's all you find with an 11. Dusk.
Take that key.
Yo.
Oh, sorry. Dimitri, I was talking to Leor about all that stuff. I thought you were searching the Elite
Oh.
Guard over there. I hadn't gotten to you yet.
Oh,
You're supposed to be across the room. Go to the corner. Okay. For Elite Guard number 1, Mr. Benjamin. Looking through with such a thorough search, assumingly you're using your invisible hand to help with the cavity searches, your keen eye catches a subtle irregularity in the guard's attire, something that wouldn't stand out under normal inspection. As you rifle through his chainmail and sooty cloak, a faint bulge in the lining draws your attention.
Yeah.
You carefully peel back the
Thank you.
fabric with your invisible hand. You reveal a narrow, hidden pocket secured with fine stitches. Inside, you find a small silver vial etched with faint arcane symbols along its side. The vial sloshes with a viscous, smoky liquid. It has no immediate odor, but an eerie, faint glow flickers around the edges when exposed to light. He also has a tattered note, a scrap of parchment folded around the vial, half deteriorated by sweat and friction. Most of the text is smeared, but one readable line stands out. The catalyst is required for phase 2. No delays. You got all that? And
So
Dimitri. This guy has a tarnished silver holy symbol of the Lawbearer. He has some crumpled orders referencing routine patrol or cave inspections. He has his blade, and his armor is half plate, though slightly less ornate than the Blackguard's. It is still serviceable and coated in what seems to be like an anti-rust oil or something that is giving it an oily sheen. And that is what you find on their bodies.
I'd like to check out the note that I found as the Iron Crest.
Okay. Let's do that. Bum bum bum. You just open it right up.
Make sure. Well, I don't think that it would be fucking booby trapped. I should probably check. Did you catch all that?
No, you're gonna check it for traps. Roll an investigation check.
I'll make sure that it's not laced with anthrax. 24.
Okay. It does not seem to be trapped.
All right, we're gonna open it.
As you open it, what languages do you read?
I believe it's Abyssal, Velgaran, Galaran, Elvish, and Common.
It is fitting that you speak Abyssal, my friend.
Yeah, because I banged one once.
Ayo.
So, opening the wax-crested note, it says in Abyssal, "To the servants of our eternal Lord. Our preparations near completion. The final offerings have been secured, and now rest under your care. Aid us in maintaining utmost discretion, as our enemies would see this sacred rite undone were they to discover its location. His ritual of restoration and reincarnation shall commence in 2 days' time, beneath the consecrated chamber. Ensure that the offerings remain untainted and that no prying eyes linger where they do not belong. Recall the words of his covenant. In darkness we shall forge anew his reign, blood given, spirit bound. Take heed that every element of the rite proceeds flawlessly. Our Lord's rebirth will herald a new era for the faithful, and none shall stand against the fury of his return."
Alrighty then.
Yep, Jesus is real.
I'm gonna let everybody else in on that little quippet.
I mean, Riven is tainted already. I know, so that's already a failed.
They're all tainted. I tainted Wolfrin just last night.
Ooh.
God damn.
You tainted
Uh.
Wolfred?
Like, ooh, what the heck?
Oh yeah, no, I was speaking out of character.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you
I
were
was like,
into-
I know, what friend?
I knew he was secretly a furry. Okay.
Secretly.
Okay, so look at the note. What
He
is it,
has
like,
furry children.
How long
So
does it take to take a short rest?
An hour.
Oof. Oy vey. Should we risk the short rest here, or should we trudge onwards?
Someone will come looking for these guards eventually. If for
They
no
will.
other reason that they didn't show up at the end of their shift. We need to move.
I believe we have potions, guys.
We do have potions. He gave us some.
I did. Gotta go back and look. Oops, it's in the big dungeon.
You all have a basic healing potion, and then you have 2 greater healing potions among you.
Sorry, team. I'm going to take one of the greater healing potions.
Sure thing. Bottoms up.
Yeah, I've got a basic that I'll take.
Okay.
Yeah, do that. Please don't make me spend my spell slots right now.
That's I need you to heal me from kidding.
Oh, sure. That's a cantrip real quick. Hold on.
Oh shoot, what other potions was I given?
We each have a basic, and then together we have 2 greater.
Morgan, you didn't take any damage, did you?
Nope.
No, he just got scared.
And remind me, if you're taking a potion yourself, that's
A bonus action. If you're
does,
giving it to somebody else, it's an action.
but you still roll for the hit points restored?
Yes.
Or yes, which is
A basic is 2d4. Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. And a greater is 4d4 plus 4.
okay.
All right.
Wonderful.
Cool. As you all take some potions, regain your bearings, and you see heavy metal iron wrought doors that have been affixed to the cave walls to block the entrance into the next area.
Well, we should at least make sure that it's not something special once we put this key in. Guys, I'm gonna investigate it, because as
Okay.
I've noticed, not everybody's super great at it. A 20.
Enough. 20. It is locked.
Is it trapped?
Looking over it, it does not seem to be trapped.
Alright, I'm gonna open this fucking door
Okay.
Psych.
with
There's
the
a trap.
key.
You use the key that you found to open the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. As you push the key in, it clicks as you feel the doors give slightly. And there's just this subtle, heavy iron grinding against stone and a loud creak. You open the door. There's a long hallway before you.
Matri, you haven't happened to hear any tells of what this hallway leads to, or that it blows up or anything, hopefully?
People walk through here all the time. I doubt it'd be trapped. I know my way around this place, don't I?
You know your
So-
way more around the dungeon proper, but you have basic like knowledge about this area.
Yeah, but I know where to go. So,
You heard him, folks. He knows where to go.
All right, Dimitri, follow. Go follow.
So Dimitri's taking the lead.
I'll look close. Yep.
Carry me, Morgan. I'm gonna nap.
Carry me.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Yep, we're following Dimitri.
What is your marching order? The hall. As you open these doors, it quickly slims down to about a 10-foot wide hallway.
I'd be pretty close behind Dimitri.
Okay. As you guys move through now this worked stone hall, you hear voices up ahead. You haven't seen any doors. Can I have you guys roll a stealth check? I assume you're being stealthy and not sprinting or Naruto running down the halls.
Naruto running down
running
the-
is stealthy.
It's the stealthiest you
Okay.
can be while running.
Uh-huh.
I've watched enough Naruto to know that they're pretty quiet when they do it. I mean, like, they do it on top of roofs and nobody fucking notices.
Okay, you guys are pretty stealthy. As you guys begin to approach, you see... I'll just show you. You guys cool with that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sure.
You guys will be at the bottom of this map as of right now.
The map is all white for me.
It should not be all white after a moment.
Does everybody else see it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
it's a long ass hallway.
Well, you guys have been walking down a hallway for like over 100 feet before getting to this point.
There we go.
So, as you hear voices ahead, you begin to make out the soft flickering of torchlight before you see two more blackguard in a chamber up ahead who have not seemed to have noticed you yet.
We should definitely. And I guess, do I see this fucking switch?
Yeah, you see there is a pretty hefty iron lever at the entrance to the chamber.
Dimitri, that iron lever isn't going to blow us up, is it?
It's not, is it?
You have no idea. This iron lever was not in this chamber the last time you were here. This is a new addition.
Throw the bomb.
I don't know. That's new.
You do see that the door, that the heavy metal door that used to block this path, is no longer there.
Something tells me that we're in for a rude awakening if they see us before we get up there. Can't let them pull that lever.
What do you think, Dimitri? You think you can run over there in time?
You guys hear down the hall. I don't know, Kronk. We really just need to keep our eyes out for whoever may be coming. The city is abuzz. Yeah, I know, Yzma, I know.
No.
Did I
Well,
do
he's gonna
all
pull the
this?
wrong lever anyway.
I mean, I can.
Wrong lever, Kronk! Wrong
Pulls the wrong lever.
Oh. How far are we away?
I mean, I can sprint down, start fighting them.
I could put them in a cage, but they'd still be able to yell for help. We could sneak up with some invisibility, get the jump on them.
Sounds like our best plan.
Our most stealthiest plan, yes.
What's your Aether looking like, Dusk?
I'm good to go.
Alright. So yeah, I will use a 4th level spell slot for greater invisibility.
Okay. You got 1 minute.
Moving quickly but stealthily.
The ninja means. Yeah, so roll a stealth check for me before we get you too close.
With advantage?
With advantage. 22.
22.
Okay. You get to about here, I would say. And I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm guessing I don't get advantage for that, but a 24?
Yeah, you do not get advantage for that. Okay. That is good.
Oh shit!
Oh.
As you run
Fuck.
quickly but quietly across the hall, you feel the floor start to give out before you catch yourself on this ledge. And the two Blackguard immediately turn, and they see the individuals down the hall now. They do not see you, but you are now hanging from the ledge. You have not fallen in. You're not taking any damage. But there is a about 30, 40 foot drop onto some pretty hefty spikes down to the bottom of this hole.
Hell yeah.
I am just gonna start sprinting down the hall.
Yeah, I thought you were going to be the one to sprint down the hall. I was worried because your dex is so bad.
Yeah, luckily he went through.
Okay, so I need everyone to roll initiative now, please and thank you, because they have seen the other individuals down the hall. So everyone roll initiative. Yzma and Kronk will roll.
Well, it could be worse. I mean,
Yep. I don't think it could have been worse. Okay, Morgan, you are first. As this trap triggers, you still don't see your friend and ally and leader and father, Lior.
well, guess father fell to his death. 5, 10, 50. He's gonna be like, Lior, and he, of course, and he is going to try and dash. Use cunning action dash, I think. 5, 10, 15, 5, 30, 35, 45. How much would it take to get a running jump over there?
A running jump?
Yeah, how far is the distance?
Oh,
Be like,
the pit is about 20 feet wide, or 15 feet, 15 to 20 feet wide.
Okay.
Let's see here. So for movement on like jumping, so your strength determines how far you can jump. A long jump is when you make a long jump, you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stand right at the edge. 'Cause I know our barbarian friend will be able to clear that. I don't want to mess up his jump. And I'm actually going to summon my. Let me see. One sec. Nope, too far away. Very sad. I will give it a distraction though. Still too far away.
They're distracted by the large
Yep.
white arrow that you are swinging
Yep.
across the
This is
doorway.
incredibly let's put the his little echo right here.
Okay. Make sure that we put
The real Morgan.
Real Morgan is right here.
Oh no, he fell in.
Oh no. Not Mr. Frodo.
Mr.
Yeah, that's
Frodo.
my turn.
Dusk, it is your turn. You just turn around and go home.
Yeah, no.
Yep, that's pretty much it. That's it.
I'm
One shot
shooting
over.
my arrow as soon as my freaking journal comes up. But it's not populating. Let me refresh.
You're
You
breaking up
also,
really bad.
yeah, you sound like you're underwater.
Hold on.
Ooh wee, that is better.
Hey, she's back.
What is Mrs. Dusk doing?
Mrs. Dusk, it's Miss Dusk.
Miss Dust.
Anyone who fondles that much with an invisible hand is a Mrs.
Shooting this one.
Ooh, you're just shooting it?
I'm shooting that.
Alright.
Damn, not 20.
With a not 20.
Yep.
You don't
We're
get
wasting our nat
you
20s.
don't get sneak attack on this. Because they're not surprised when they see you. But you still hit them with the nat 20.
Good thing I didn't even click it.
11 piercing, 2 radiant for 26 points of damage.
Oh wait, would it be +6 as well for the radiant damage or no?
No, it's just that 1d6 is what it's saying, and that's the like it says
It's
it says
already rolled.
1d6 in there. But are you using the ability? This thing has an ability, right? Does it blind them or anything?
I don't think so.
No, that
I
was a
think it's
different
just
thing.
extra
That was a
radiant
different thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
As
I
you
think that's
launch,
just extra radiant damage.
yeah, as you launch the arrow, it erupts in radiant, bright energy in their face as an arrow sprouts in their chest. And he goes, ah, ah.
He said that's a major ollie.
What are you doing, Dusk? Anything else?
Gonna move the frig out the way
Okay.
of Dimitri. That is.
I figured. Lior, you are dangling above a 30 to 40 foot drop with spikes at the bottom. Do you let go?
Guessing-
What do you want to do?
I'm guessing it inhibits my movement by getting up.
Yeah, you need to make an athletics check to pull yourself up out of there.
An athletics check?
An athletics check.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Unless you have some other means of escape. Which you're a
Yeah.
magic boy, so that's definitely a possibility, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that instead because let's be honest here, it's probably not the best to try to pull myself up with athletics. I'm guessing I could at least pull myself up enough to peek over the edge, right?
Yeah. You can do at least one pull up.
All right. I'm gonna pull myself up enough to see and then Misty step
Alright.
to up here beside our fucking wolfy friend.
Alright, sounds good.
Echo, Wolfie friend.
And then, do you want to roll an athletics check just to see if you would have fallen to your death?
Yeah, sure.
And plus, this might be your time to burn it. Natural
Oh,
one, I was gonna
nat
say.
20.
At 20. Well,
Well,
wasted like how many nat 20s?
Oh, wasted that nat 20.
alrighty then. Leor, Misty Step is your bonus action. Are you doing anything else in action? You are still invisible because it's a concentration spell, so.
Yeah. Eek. Gasp.
You got. Do you pull the lever?
I really debated on it.
How much more hallway could possibly fall?
I mean, for shits and
I
giggles,
would-
I'd say
You have to think.
I would have.
How many maps would I have made so that I could hot swap between traps happening? That's the question you have to ask.
I would assume that the lever would be to disengage the trap to where they didn't fall down it. But
Oh, okay. Okay.
that's what I would assume here. But no. I'm gonna cast Fireball
To cast Fireball.
because it's a 20-foot radius, right?
It
Each
is.
creature in a 20-foot radius sphere. Yeah, so we're gonna cast Fireball.
Okay. Let's pull out a sphere.
Yeah. See? Fireball.
Okay. So they need dexterity saving throws. What level are you casting it at?
Just level 3.
Just level 3? Okay.
Yep.
So DC 17.
Oh, that 4 doesn't count. I didn't uncheck my blade song.
You're good.
That does not
I have their character sheet here. There we go. Dex saving throws. First one, the 13 is a failure. That's the one closest to you. And the second one, the 16, also a failure. So they both take 25 points of fire damage. And there's an eruption of flame.
And that is my turn.
That is your turn indeed. And we will pull this up here. Alrighty. Now we got the Blackguards. Well, one of the Blackguards. Bronk specifically.
I'm still
Okay.
invisible, huh?
You are still invisible. Somehow, some way. A strong spell. Okay. So, the Blackguard is going to run up to the Echo and attack. No, it's not this one. It's the other one. Oh. How heavy of a breather is Leor?
He's got pretty good concentrate breathing.
Oh, okay, cool. So this guy runs up and he just hears from the Echo. First wave attack.
the echo itself.
That is a 14, a 24.
Hits.
That's 12
And
slashing
Echo
and 6
disappears.
necrotic. All
Yeah.
right.
Disappears.
It disappears and he goes, "Where'd he go? I know he was here just a minute ago." And that is... He only got 2 attacks in, so he will pull out his short bow. Oh, no, he fucking won't. Fuck that. No, he will. He should have started with a fireball, but there was an enemy. So he will pull out his short bow and shoot the Morgan on the other side.
Not the Morgan on the other side.
Yes, indeedy.
Morgan on the other side had done nothing.
So, that is a 22 for 6 points of piercing damage, Morgan.
Okay, that's fine. Morgan
Good.
takes those
I
hits.
wasn't asking.
Aw. Yeah, I thought you were.
Alrighty. After the Blackguard goes in a bout of confusion, it is now Dimitri's turn. And also, music fitting for a battle. What are you doing, Dimitri?
Okay. With my movement, gonna be moving to the edge of the pit,
Mm-hmm.
using my action to dash,
Okay.
and leaping over the pit.
Leaping over the pit.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
shoot. What's I don't know, the rules for jump distance are weird.
They are. Roll an athletics check.
I don't.
Yeah, that's just hope beyond hope. Okay.
It's a 15.
15. How much movement did you have left?
I have after using my action to dash, 45 feet.
45 feet. Okay. What's your strength score?
21.
21. So, this is a 20-foot wide pit. And per jump rules, you can jump a number of feet equal to your strength score as long as you move up to 10 feet beforehand and have enough movement left to clear that distance. So, what I'm going to have you do, because you did not pass the DC for the athletics check, but you have enough movement to get 1 foot on the other side. I need you to roll not an incredibly difficult one, but I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh.
As your tippy toe touches the solid floor on the other side.
Does danger sense count for this?
Would that give you advantage?
Yes, it would give me advantage.
Okay, then yes, we'll say that you have advantage. Because of danger sense.
Dexterity
Saving throw.
Saving throw.
Hey,
Oh no.
Dimitri, as you leap across this pit, your toe hits the other side, and as you lean forward and swing your arms trying to force your momentum, you feel the weight of your body begin to be pulled backwards down the hole. And as you begin to fall, you feel this surge of energy as you're almost pushed forward another few inches and barely stand your ground on this other side.
Oh.
A DC was a 10 for the dexterity save.
Oh.
Good thing you had that advantage.
Good thing. Anyways, I'm moving up against this guy, and
Your heart is beating faster than any other time in your life.
yep. Oh, I'm punching things. I can make attacks with my bonus action. Right?
What's up? You can attack with your bonus action as an offhand attack as long as you use your action to attack.
Ah, shit. So I wouldn't be able to get a cheeky punch in?
Nope, sadly not. You could rage.
Nah. I could rage. I will rage.
Okay. So as your heart is beating, your blood is pumping, your rage is not just like an anger thing at this point or a focus thing. It is a I almost just fucking died kind of thing. And we will move on to the next blackguard, who, seeing this, goes and says, God damn it! And is gonna pull the lever.
Not the lever.
This, in fact, is not the wrong lever. As a stone door begins to descend from the ceiling in great speed and close off the hallway from this room. That is the Blackguard's action. And yeah. Morgan, it is your turn. You see the hallway close off from your destination, and you can no longer see your friends Lior or Dimitri, not Demir.
Could I have said that I used my reaction to slap his hand and say no? No, I'm kidding.
You could definitely slap his hand
You're like, no.
and say no. He still pulls the lever.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, sis, I think we.
I was hoping
have to
Lior would
trust
pull the
them.
lever when he was over there by himself, because that would have been a recipe for disaster.
That would have been funny. So, sis, I think we have to trust them on this one. Also, there's no like closing in walls or anything like that, right?
Not yet.
Oh god.
That's great. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Our lives are in your hands.
Water begins to fill the chamber.
You have two rounds to save us. Yeah. There's nothing really we can do at this point. So yeah, we're just gonna wait to see what happens.
Okay.
Unless there's any there's no fail safe around that Morgan can see, right?
Roll an investigation check.
Morgan's so great at those.
$18. Looking around, Morgan, there is. You very much get the idea that this is meant to keep people on this side of things, as to stop them from going forward. You do not see any fail safes or levers or anything that would open the door from this side. There might be something closer, but you'd have to get across the pit before you could see that.
Thought so. Okay, well, worth a try. Yeah, Morgan's gonna wait for his friends.
Okay. Dusk.
We have no choice, and when Morgan goes, Dusk goes.
All right, Morgan jumps in the pit.
Follows.
Lior.
Okie dokie. Well, god damn it. I didn't want to use anything too big.
I mean, they're gonna kill each other anyway, so.
Dude, there's like 12 layers on the map page here. Like, let's touch some more tiles and pull on some more levers, guys.
Leo just runs to the lever and pulls it back. They just fight for the lever.
I debated on it.
But to pull the lever means you have to use your action. So you can totally push the lever back. But then all you have left is your bonus action.
Okay, so I'm gonna move over.
Okay, he's gonna take an attack of opportunity on you.
I'm invisible.
Oh yeah, you are invisible. Never mind.
Yeah.
Roll a stealth check for me.
Alright.
With advantage. 18.
18.
I'll roll these ones in front of you guys. Let's see. Ba-ba-dum. They are not skilled in perception, so they'll just roll their wisdom. So first blackguard, natural 20.
Oh,
God
Jesus.
damn it.
Second blackguard, 9.
It was an O.
Damn it, Isma.
So the one over here. You guys see
Over where?
my circle? Oh, I'm
No.
on the wrong thing.
No.
Sorry. Can you see my circle now? This
Yeah.
one is
Yep.
this one is odds. This one is evens. So somebody roll a d4 to see who got the natural 20 for their perception.
Yeah, they are.
Okay,
Evens.
so no attack of opportunity. But the blackguard that you just flanked against turns over and seemingly looks at your position. Like he knows that
Alrighty.
something's there.
Well, seeing as I've been had, I will. I'll go ahead and drop invisibility. That's
Okay.
fine. That's fine. So therefore, no, I won't drop invisibility.
I
Fuck that.
just took
The
your
other one
ninja
still doesn't know
off.
I'm there. I don't know how much longer it lasts, anyways. But
It lasts a minute,
We're
and you
gonna-
turned invisible like right before combat started. So you got, after you go, you got another 8 rounds of invisibility if you hold concentration.
all right. Well, I'm gonna cast a psychic lance on
Okay.
the dude in front of me.
Alrighty. So that is an intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
That is a 7.
You take 7d6, so 27 points of psychic damage.
And what else?
And then he becomes incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
He does indeed. Incapacitated. An incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. You see them grab their head and just begin screaming at the top of their lungs as they are racked with psychic pain.
And
Doing anything
that's
else,
turn.
Leon? Alright.
Nope.
It's this blackguard's turn. He cannot take actions or reactions. He can run away. You both can have attacks of opportunity on him if you would like.
Of course.
And it is gonna hit.
Oh, wait a minute. Was
Yeah,
was I in melee range with that guy?
Yes, you
Yes.
were. As a blade slices
And they
through
can-
him, the other person realizes that there is an additional combatant here.
Well, I want to make an attack of opportunity.
Yep. 18 misses. I'm sorry.
Damn.
You go to punch him, but he is screaming and running as fast as possible, and you just barely miss him. Alrighty. But it is your turn now, Dimitri.
All right.
Your back's literally against the wall.
We'll go up to this guy.
Uh-huh.
Pop, pop.
Do it.
3 pops. Bonus action.
We'll get there. It's a 20.
20 does hit.
Divine Fury, and I'm raging.
Okay.
That is
33. Yeah, 33. Not 66. Yeah, as you slam into him, there's a flash of blinding energy. Second attack?
second attack.
28 definitely hits.
28.
16
That
points of
amount.
damage. Are you attacking as your bonus action?
I can. I can also try and grapple him.
Up to you.
Yeah, let's try and grapple him.
All right. That's going to be competing athletics checks.
Oh, come on.
Ooh. 17. You go to grapple him and he manages to just push you off of him as you try to push him back into the wall. Like, I don't want to kiss you. You're doing anything else, Dimitri?
Yes, you do.
Nope. That's it.
All right. The
I'm
black-
over here in like a boxing stance, by the way, going for the freaking. I forget what the move's called. Anyways, continue.
Okay. Yeah, so he will go ahead and he's just gonna use his glaive. Let's see. Yeah, he's just gonna use his glaive against you. So first attack with his glaive is a 23. For 5 slashing, 7 necrotic. That'll be reduced to 2 slashing, 7 necrotic for 9 points of damage total. Second attack,
Owie.
the 25 for 7, reduced down to 3 slashing and 10 necrotic for 13 points of damage.
Owie.
Then a 28 for 5 slashing and 11 necrotic for
Jesus.
16 points total. And I need everyone within 30 feet of him who can see him, so people on the other side of the wall don't count, to roll wisdom saving throws to negate his dreadful aspect. That's a save for Lior, and that is a failure for Dimitri. So Dimitri, you are now afraid of this man. Okay. After that, this blackguard is going to aim to get out of this corner. And he will actually go check on his buddy. And Dimitri, you can have attack of opportunity at disadvantage if you would like.
I can't make it. Wait, I can't make that reckless, can I?
No, you can only make reckless attacks on your turn.
On your turn. Okay.
I think the specific wording is when you take the attack action, you can choose to make your attacks
I
reckless.
see.
Well, that is a natural one. I need you to roll a
Cool.
D100 for me.
I was so happy about that. I'm like, yeah.
34.
34.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That was very close to something very horrible. You become incapacitated. So as you go to punch him, your fist slams into the cage next to you, and as that feeling ricochets up your arm, you become incapacitated for 1 round. It means you cannot take actions or reactions or bonus actions until the end of the next round. So basically, until the end of this guy's next turn, you are incapacitated.
Okay.
At this point, Lior, you have 7 rounds left of invisibility. Morgan and Dusk, what are you guys doing?
Do you think they've killed everyone, the sister?
Judging by the sound on the other side of the door, I highly doubt it. But I don't think I have it in me to cross a 20-foot death pit.
I don't think so either. That
DM, I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Is there a way to like safely climb down, navigate through the spikes, and climb up the other side, or are the spikes kind of like densely packed in there?
They're pretty densely packed in there.
Damn.
You could get a running start and try to jump it.
I don't have the strength for that. Thanks.
I mean, you can still try. With
I'm
a
not falling on my
very
neck.
high
Thank you.
athletics check, you might make it.
Our barbarian who had a high athletics check nearly died.
All right. Leor.
Maybe if I was more.
Okay, dokely.
Are they incapacitated until the end of your next turn or until the end of their next turn?
It says it on that thing. 1 second. It says incapacitated until the start of your next turn. So they are now not
Okay,
incapacitated.
I gotcha.
For sure. Yeah, sure. It is a 30-foot cone. Let me check this here. Cone out?
Are we doing a cone of cold?
No, we're not. We're doing something better than that.
We're doing a color spray?
No, we're
A
not. doing that
dragon's
either.
breath?
We are doing a dragon's breath. Oh, and it is perfectly lined too.
Yup.
So I'm going to use my my rapier. So, as an action, I could unleash a 30-foot cone of destructive energy from the weapon. Each creature in that area must make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw, taking 8d6 damage of the type dealt by the Dragon's Breath weapon on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. Once
Okay.
this action is used, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
Damn. Alright, DC 16?
DC 16.
Alright, we'll do the one who's further up on the map first. So his is a natural 1. And the next one is a 13. So they both will take full damage.
So 8d6. 6. For 34 points of damage.
34 points of damage. Bump, bump. Oh, stop it. Oh, 34, not 30. Okay. As this lightning just erupts forth from your blade, scattering off the metal of the cages and the iron rock gates and through these guys' armor, you see them both heaving and burning, their flesh melting into their armor, still managing to barely stand an inch away from death.
I'm gonna take a step to the side, but that will be my turn.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're not stupid. And they're gonna cast Fireball. If they can do it without getting their... No, that's a 30-foot radius.
Oh, hold up. I'm gonna cast Counterspell.
Okay. The other one is going to counterspell. What level are you counterspelling at?
I'm gonna do looking a little bit worse for wear when it comes to spell slots here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna do blanket. I'm just gonna keep it at 3rd level.
Okay. The other counterspell counters your counterspell then. Dimitri, do you counterspell?
I think really hard about counterspelling.
All right.
Taking a fireball then. God damn it.
Yeah, I need
dexterity
dexterity saving
saving
throw
throw.
from Lior. Dimitri, you were incapacitated and automatically failed
Mm-hmm.
dexterity saving throw, so you take 30 points of fire damage.
I did a nat 20.
Sweet. You take 15 points of fire damage.
Man, 69.
Yikes.
Okay. And with a successfully damage done by this guy, is anyone within 30 feet? No. Okay, so no dreadful aspect. That will be the end of his turn. Oh, Dimitri, you are incapacitated until the end of this guy's turn. So he will. I mean,
Dimitri could have moved, couldn't he?
yeah, Dimitri, you can actually move if you would like. You're incapacitated, so I mean, you can't take actions or reactions or bonus actions, but you can still move. I will put him back where
would
he
like to
was.
stay where I am.
Okay. Gonna move there. This blackguard is going to cast Fireball.
Yeah, no, we're gonna stop this one. I'm gonna
Okay.
counterspell
The
at 7th level.
one over here is going to counterspell your counterspell. He's only casting it at 3rd level, so that means he has to roll a DC 17 for his charisma check, which is possible, but not likely. There's a natural
God
20.
damn it.
He counterspells your counterspell. I need dexterity saving throw from Lior.
Jesus fucking Christ. A 6.
That is 33 points of fire damage to both of you. And Dimitri, you
32?
are
No, higher level cast, I see.
rolled shit on it, but yeah, higher level cast. You are no longer incapacitated, Dimitri.
Oh, okay.
And it is Morgan and Dusk. How are you guys doing? You've heard multiple explosions. It sounded what sounded like lightning rattling off of metal cages. Some slight screaming.
I'm sure they're doing all right. Look at the. I think I'm sure they're be done in just any moment now. Don't you think?
Dusk is giving Morgan the silent treatment.
Yep.
Sorry, I said those must be Lior's fire spells.
They must have. Yeah. But any second now, that wall will lift up, and we will be going in victorious, of course.
Hopefully.
Lior.
They're just gonna be talking.
As I scan my spell sheet to see if there's anything I can do.
Yep, feel free
Yeah,
to let me know if
because
there is.
yeah, Morgan has no option. So
Lior.
Lior is now very upset. I will drop invisibility this time for sure.
Okay.
And as they see that flicker in my eye, I'm casting Chain Lightning.
Okay.
So they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is this your last 6th level spell?
Yes, my only 6th level spell.
Okay. Dexterity saving throws. 15 and 11.
Well, they both take 35. Fuck both of them. Eat a dick.
As you let this off, it actually hits the cage in the middle first before ricocheting off the other cages and hitting them and just burning the armor into their body. You smell the flesh burning inside their full plate mail as they both fall to the ground dead, as one had 1 hit point and the other one had 7.
And then I'm gonna come over here and pull the lever. 'Cause that's
Oh.
all I can do.
Okay. Oh, man. As you pull the lever,
God damn it.
We're so going to die to the boss.
The wall goes away.
and the floor closes up.
Hey there, father. I see you took a bit of time there.
Took your damn time. Why are they still
Watch-
alive?
Wait, watch where you walk.
I need
Too late.
need Morgan to roll a dexterity saving
Yeah.
throw.
I'm like, can I cast, since I am obviously watching this happen, can I cast a spell?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I want to cast force, Wall of Force
Okay.
at floor level down the hallway.
Okay.
Yes, please. Do that. We need to get past this place.
I would still like a dexterity saving throw from Morgan.
Sure.
16. Morgan, you fall flat on your face, hovering above a hole full of spikes.
Oh. Wasn't disarmed. Lovely. Oh, hey, sis.
You're very, very lucky.
Morgan, pay more attention as I help you up.
Well, this is what happens when we've been waiting outside for quite a long time. Thank
Alright,
you,
everyone,
Father.
gather round, gather round.
I need to rest. I'm out of everything almost. And because of Morgan making the same, after watching me step in the floor and spikes, I have to waste another 5th level spell to save his life.
Wait, how many spells did you use inside that room?
A lot.
I used 2 level 3s, 3 level 4s, a level 5, a level 6, and a level 7.
4, 2, go. Okay. You know what? I can't
Well,
complain since I almost nearly died.
the blackguards are not weak by any means.
I am dying, is what I'm doing.
Yours just dying, like bleeding out.
Dusk is a
Alright,
life
all of you.
is a life domain cleric, right?
Yep.
What? How many levels of cleric do you have?
7.
7.
Yes.
Okay, so all healing spells you cast allow the creature to regain an additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
So what level did you cast the spell at?
3. 3rd level.
3rd level?
Yes.
So they get an additional 5 on top of that.
Awesome. 18 HP to all of you.
And then you, at 6th level, got Blessed Healer, which means when you cast a spell at 1st level or higher that restores hit points to a creature other than you, you regain an additional 2 plus the spell's level. So you get an additional 5 on top of that, Dusk.
Neat. I'm not hurt.
I know, but still, that's the things that you
Yeah,
have.
the wolf ceilings are fine.
I don't think that you guys would appreciate sitting here for 4 hours, so
No.
But the success of the mission does rest on Leor's abilities to cast
I
spells.
could-
So
I could also use a rest. I'm exerting a lot of mana.
I'm still hurt pretty
Yeah.
bad. But we
well,
can't
then I
rest
guess-
here.
I'd hate to say I'm on death's door, but
I
think
will
we have time
say,
at least for
I think both Lior and Dimitri are bloodied in the fact that they are below half health.
Yeah.
Alright.
And when you guys walked in, you would have seen me like, I was pretty fucking hurt.
Yeah.
That's why the first thing she did was cast a healing spell.
Back-to-back fireballs.
Back to back. That could be worse.
I suppose we should find a safe enough place to rest.
If that's possible in a dungeon.
I said
This
safe
is gonna be
enough. We
true.
can at least keep watch here. You two rest. Morgan and I will keep an eye on things.
That's the only plan we got.
You guys
Do I
think
know how often guards patrol through this way?
Normally there would be two guards in this room, which there were, and their shifts would change about every 4 hours.
I see.
So
Coming
you don't
close.
know what part of their shift they were on, and you don't
I
know
think it was early.
if those frequencies have changed since the happenings of yesterday.
So what you're saying is we can't wait here.
You can't really wait anywhere, so if you're gonna wait somewhere, at least do it in an easily defensible room.
Yeah.
That would be my idea.
Veto.
All right.
You guys taking a long rest or a short rest? Long rest is 6 to 8 hours. Short, or well, for most people, 6 to 8 hours. For Lior is 4 hours. Short rest is 1 hour.
I think we can only really afford an hour here.
Lior needs his spells though.
I know.
I can say that I have Arcane Recovery. I can at least get 1 5th level spell slot back. But it does. It is not a great thing.
Let's trust Lior and let them recover. I do not feel comfortable completing this mission without his spells.
Dimitri, you do know that going down the far north corridor would lead you directly to the main dungeon cell area. The left corridor leads to a barracks and waiting area for when guards are on break, and the right corridor would lead up into one of the castle towers.
Well, we're close to our objective. The dungeons are just down that way. But I need to rest and patch myself up a bit.
You guys feel like you probably can afford an hour, which would allow you to roll hit dice and allow Lior to do arcane recovery.
Nope.
Okay.
Short rest!
Short rest!
Yay.
Oh, the short rest button didn't do shit. Or it's just loading. I'll give it some time.
You should all have 14 hit dice that you can. So, I know that the twins don't need the hit dice, so.
I will be rolling 8 of them.
Okay.
I was expecting my short rest button to do something, and it does not.
Sometimes it can be janky.
What happens if I click hit dice?
It rolls hit dice for you. A d6 plus 4. That's 10 hit points back.
Oh. So I just did one of them?
Yep.
Alright, cool. That's awesome. Alright, so that's plus 10. Hit it again. Hey, another 10?
Yep.
Nice.
Is he
Moving
stopping
on.
there? Oh, he's not stopping there.
9. No, I'm not stopping there. I'm putting them in as I go.
I know. I see.
Ooh, a 5 on that one. Well, that was 4 so far, so it should be a 10. Okay. 5th one. Ooh, another 10. We'll do one more. That's 7.
See what happens when you use Character Mancer? You can easily roll hit dice and stuff.
We'll do one more.
You're at full.
Plus 8.
Oh, you're at almost full. Just give yourself the extra hit point.
And then I will use my Arcane Recovery and gain a 5th level spell slot back.
Okay.
At least gives me some options.
Dimitri, how much are you healing?
That much.
All right.
Do you get the plus like mine?
Yeah, you're supposed to add
Oh.
your Constitution modifier to each one of those.
So
That
8
much.
plus whatever your Constitution is.
Which is 3.
So it's
So that's
8 times 3 is 21, so 71 hit points.
24.
8 times 3, yeah, sorry, 24, so 74 hit points.
Whew.
Right, at least better now.
That's a more comfortable health threshold.
Do you think that we should leave the bodies here?
Well, maybe I was just trying to figure out why he didn't just press the button.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, is this not a button?
I'm assuming these gates are locked.
Yep.
Before we start moving around, we should probably look around for traps.
Again?
Again.
Don't want to save anybody from falling through the floor. I will say that. We can at least follow the path that they moved and check bodies for some old bullshit.
Why is Morgan just furry Riven?
I wonder why. Actually, no. Riven actually has really good investigation. It's just Morgan's actually worse in that aspect.
Okay. You guys are investigating these individuals. Morgan, this guy has armor on, but seemingly has 0 other belongings.
I mean, the armor is not part of his skin thanks to the chain lightning, so
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Everything is kind of sealed in there tight. Lior, similarly to Morgan, this guy's armor has been melded to his skin. You do see he has a ring of keys that has now like embedded itself and melted into his thigh. You could probably like wedge out of it. It is ooey gooey.
Yummy.
We need the keys.
But you do take the ring of keys from him. There are 3 keys on it. There are 3 keys, 3 doors. Which one goes to which? One bears the symbol of a tower, one a wizard, and one a dragon. Put one in a door and see what happens.
Mass polymorph into bunnies.
That's what happens now.
There's room for your traps. Dusk was looking.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Dusk is looking for traps.
Yes.
Um,
And are they gay?
This room has 0 traps, and so you are unable to tell if they are in fact gay.
I fucking love it here.
Because there's no gay traps?
No, because I can ask that fucking question.
Are you using the tower key, the wizard key, or the dragon key on this gate?
I'm gonna ask Dimitri.
Damn, he's smart for real.
Dimitri, as somebody who was not given the keys to any of these doors, you are unsure of which key goes to which.
Well, the tower key probably goes to the passage on the right there. If I had to guess.
And there was a dragon and what else?
Dragon and a wizard.
I don't like the rules for any of this. I'm going to assume the dragon key goes to the dungeon.
Okay. Ian?
I'm gonna put the key in the hole.
Alright. Where is everybody standing at when this happens?
Oh god.
Exactly there. Oh, that's like, nope, bye.
I saw a
Yeah.
dragon. I saw a dragon on the key, and after everything we've been through, I'm like,
It would be very sad if, like this, the rain's like over here.
This is the way that Leor dies.
I'm standing right where I'm standing.
But we're all gonna get bored towards. Stand on top of his dead body.
So, as
can be
you
proactive,
put
you can be-
the dragon key into the latch on this door, you see the ornate key in its intricate design feels almost unnaturally cold as you push it through. As you hear the faint sound of distant chains rattling, echoing from somewhere deep within the hall ahead of you, disturbed by unseen forces, you begin to sweat for a moment. You glance back at everybody who has slowly backed away from you. The deep breath as you turn the key. Satisfying clunk. The door unlocks with no issue whatsoever.
Oh, nice.
Ew.
You fuck.
And then when we enter, then that's when the fireball comes in.
Alright. Watch your steps. Dusk.
Stealth check, guys?
Stealth check.
Taking the lead.
I know the place,
Dust?
so I'm probably taking the lead again.
Let's check for traps.
Yes, Father.
Alright, if Dusk is checking for traps, she needs to be in the front, so she can catch them before Leor and Dimitri step on them. So taking the lead,
Right.
go ahead and roll an investigation check for me, Dusk. Everything seems just fine in the hallway. As you move through this northern hall, your footsteps echo faintly from some of the members here. The air grows colder as you begin to ascend, and you feel yourselves moving upwards through the ground. Your breaths catching the cold and forming small clouds in front of you. Flickering light of torches illuminate the stonework, casting long, shifting shadows. At the front, Lior and Dusk. You guys move through.
Can I assist with this? Checking for traps?
You could have before she rolled.
Too late now. Okay.
Also, can you message me the name of that person?
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway,
The name of that person.
you all move through, the others following closely behind the two leading the pack. The hallway opens into a wide chamber lined with cells on both sides. The smell of mildew and despair fill the room, mingling with the quiet sound of labored breathing and the occasional murmurs from the prisoners. Your gazes sweep across the chamber as you look through at the number of prisoners here. There, in the dim glow, Lior sees a familiar figure. And make sure I get this right.
It is Veth'Arden, so you should.
Yeah, I made the language, doesn't mean I speak it.
Not yet, anyway.
There in the
Yes.
dim firelight glow, you see him. Lior, the pale skin, icy silver hair, and piercing blue eyes of a young boy. Zalaran, your son. Time seems to freeze as your breath hitches. Stagger towards the cell, and you see the boy laying there, seemingly sleeping.
After all these years, you're still safe. We're
Safe as a-
proud to know your father even confronted a dragon to be here today.
Where's my map for this room?
And though I've been with Dusk and Morgan this entire time, I have never once mentioned having a son.
Got it. Do you know this person?
Father, who is this boy?
This is my son. I can say that I've hidden it from the Defiant, but this was the real reason why I joined them. This was the real reason why I came after the Iron Brand, and honestly, one of the real reasons why I'm here today. I'll see this job to be done, but I'll have to come clean eventually that I had my own life at stake to get this done.
Maybe we should get him out
With
then.
us.
Alright, just a moment. I'm trying to get this map moved over because it didn't get put in for some reason. I'm just gonna throw some random. Not all of these people matter. Don't let them tell you any different.
Oof, you've heard him prisoner 1, 2, and 3.
Alright, there we go. Now I can pull you over here.
Damn, they
Wow,
really
Wolfram.
threw us all in the same cell.
Yeah, Wolford took the old lonely bed too. Jeez.
Wolfram is
mean-
currently incapacitated.
I was gonna say, I don't know what state Wolfrind is in. Probably not a good one.
Definitely not a
Very
good one.
much not a good one.
So,
Rosemary definitely can escape from that cell.
with. Yeah, but you're there willingly. You are the only one here willingly. As this commotion happens, You see your son start to stir at the sound of his name, his glowing eyes lifting to meet yours, and recognition dawning in the child's face. Tears begin welling up in his eyes, cutting streaks through the grime on his cheeks. Father?
Lior, we can't make noise. I know this is very emotional, but
Quiet, my child. We're still in the pit of darkness.
Mavra, Uzmir, and Riven, you guys hear a commotion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Wolfriend, for your guys' information, you guys have been locked in here for about 2 days almost, and Wolfriend has still been incapacitated and has not woken yet. All of your weapons and armor have been taken from you, and for the ones who are magically capable, arcane dampening cuffs have been placed on you.
You're Morkala, yes?
yeah, yes we are, yes. And who are you exactly?
Tasked with getting you out. Pleasure to meet you.
Well, in that case, I'm pleasure to meet you too. We've been here for quite a while. Our friend is.
Riven, be nice.
I can be nice. I am. That's why I said pleasure to meet you, and I even said please.
You sweet, sweet boy. Anyway, if you could get us out, that would be most helpful. You look strong enough and strapping enough. Wolfriend, he's unwell.
The big one on the bed?
Yes.
I tried to poke him several times, and he wouldn't get up. So he's in a very big, deep sleep.
Oh, what's the status on Wolfrin's magic items, by the way?
They could not remove your armor, and the sword is still in your hand, as they could not remove it as well.
Oh, and Riven's packed weapon as well.
Yeah, your packed
Does it,
weapon
like,
can disappear after it gets too far away from you, but you can't summon it because your magic is being dampened.
Yep. Oh, but there's parlor tricks. So these
Strange
are the
that they
bunch.
Strange that they did not take his sword. Or his armor.
Some curses can't be moved. So, Lauren, hold on, we'll get you out. First, we've got to find a way.
Right.
Or found Morkala.
Are these magical locks?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
you
like
three.
to investigate the cage, like the...
Yeah, looking around. Obviously your son is here. At this point, you can roll an investigation check for me, please. Anyone who's wanting to check out the cages and stuff.
Is his son there, though? Yeah, okay, it is.
He is definitely there.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well. I'll roll too. Might as well with my
Yep.
horrendous investigation.
It's alright, I have a +6 nice to roll like
Yeah,
that.
and he doesn't even know people are in
Actually,
there.
nobody's here. Everybody is gone. Why are we in this room?
Oh,
Suddenly Morgan is blind.
As you
Morgan is something blind.
the locking mechanisms on these is... Sorry, I was burping. I had to mute myself. Oh, that was a hard one. They are magical
Yeah.
locks. You see runic symbols where a key might go, but there is no opening for a key. At this point, the woman in the middle cell across from Morkala begins to rise from her seated position. An older woman. She has emerald eyes. She just says, "It seems fate has brought you here today. If you intend to free, please free us all. I doubt you'll make it far without more help.
Do you know a way to get these open? Because without that, nobody walks today.
Are any of you capable of casting Dispel Magic?
Yes, I am.
Then yes, I would imagine one of you is capable of opening it.
Can I make one out of character thing real quick?
Yep.
Anybody else notice that this man up here looks just like Nicolas Cage with a beard? Or not? Yeah, Nicolas Cage, right? The guy
Yes,
from
Nicholas
National
Page.
Treasure?
Yeah, he's
Haven't
back.
we been through that before?
Yes, we've already been
I
through
just-
this.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah,
I
we
still
did.
love it every time.
You guys hear in the far northeastern, you just hear, all right, fuck it, I'm Nick Cage.
No.
You guys hear, oh, I'm a sexy, sexy cat.
We
Oh,
leave
God.
him. He's not Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, I think we suggest we leave that one.
I shouldn't even be here. This was all for a method acting thing I was doing.
Mavra, he's doing the thing again.
That one's obviously crazy.
You can call me Johnny Blaze.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I don't.
I think I would be of
Envy your
great
position.
use to all of you in here if you let me free.
I'd just like to say that we don't have a lot of time before the gods make their rounds.
Yeah, sis, can you please cast Dispel Magic?
Yes.
I'm working on it, but for some
Cast a
reason I
spell
can't add it.
magic on my cell. My hands are deadly weapons.
I kind of want to see what would he do, but another side of me is, please don't free him, please. He's already giving us enough headaches, and we're in the cell.
Oh, don't worry. I'm taking our targets first. Father, can you call?
Unfortunately, I can't.
Alright. Well, then I will do it.
Not something I took. I could detect the shit out of magic, though.
And you do. The locking mechanisms on these are magic. You can tell that very clearly.
Alright. This is for more cola.
As you wave your hands over the locking mechanisms, you see the runes flash and burn away as the gate falls limp and open.
And then I'm going to do your sons.
Okay. You don't have to click it every time.
Okay.
How many times are you able to do that, Dusk?
I can do it twice more.
Well, I believe the one that helped us in the beginning should at least be set free.
I
Sure,
appreciate
but
your
I
aid.
can-
I would like to say, though, if this becomes a bad decision, we have no choice but to strike you down.
I completely understand. If you can get me out and cast a spell magic on these dampening cuffs, I can unlock the other cages.
We'll have to trust her, Dusk.
If
The
you
only way.
say so, Father. But we can only get more cola out.
If she's able to dispel the others after we let her free, we can at least possibly take some of their bindings off, even.
Alright. I will trust your decision. And I cast a spell magic on her cage.
Okay.
And their cuffs.
Yes, please.
Alright. If you think it is a good idea.
I
I
do.
Unless
suppose the enemy of our enemy and all of that.
Unless Morkala thinks it's a bad idea, they've obviously been in here longer than us with her.
Morkola?
Guess we're kind of asking DM discretion. They would know a little bit more about her than us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You guys have been in here for 2 days. This woman has not spoken
We've been
once
here
to
for
you.
years.
Well, she's been in here longer than us, though, right?
Yeah.
Well, we've only been here 2 days, but she's been here longer than us.
I didn't
Nick-
said a word too, so.
Nicholas Cage got brought in late yesterday.
I will cast my last round of Dispel Magic on her cuffs.
Okay. As you do, the cuffs flash for a moment before unlatching and falling to the ground. Ah, I thank you kindly.
Oh no.
Right.
That is a weird way of saying thank you, but okay.
Why are you inside my brother?
Oh, that's
yo.
a question.
It is the only
Hey, yo.
way. She will release the magic dampening
Excuse me.
cuffs on Riven, Uzmir, and Victor.
Okay.
And then we'll do the same on Wolfriend, who is wearing them, though he's unconscious. So, then she will
that's-
unlock the
that's gonna be
last.
an issue.
She'll unlock the 2 cages that don't include Nick Cage. He should probably ride it out down here for a little while longer. Is anyone in disagreement?
Absolutely not. Riven hates him, and Morgan also hates him. So.
Morkala, your gear, everything that you owned, is in a chamber further to the north, and Kavra is for some reason, or not for some reason, Kavra is supposed to be here somewhere in the keep, as well as this is where the ritual is supposed to be held. So I don't know what Morkala's plans are, but
Morkala, I suppose I should tell you that I did find a strange note on one of the gods. It's supposed to happen in 2 days. I don't know what day they got that message, and it's supposed to happen underneath the consecrated sanctum.
Would Morkala know a bit more if they heard the guards talking and such, or no?
yeah, the consecrated sanctum is a different chamber beneath the keep. That's about all you know. You don't know its exact location.
Got it.
You do know that when they took your gear, they took it further to the north, down the north hallway.
Well, in order to.
No, I can teleport us all to safety right this moment, and our mission will be done.
Except
Or-
without their gear and the teleportation dampening whatever the fuck they got going on inside of here, we don't even know if that's gonna work.
Yeah, Blue has the correct point there.
Not only that, but what is the Defiant team's team name, by the way?
The Defiant
is
Part
their
2.
team
Defiant Part 2.
The more defiant. The most defiant.
To the members of the Defiant. Your mission was to free these prisoners, as well as infiltrate the keep and get any information you can on Iron Brand movements and the Theocracy's goals.
Task Force Deep Willy.
And our job is not quite done. We've still got stuff to do here.
I
Right, and we have to be able to get out of Allcourt before we can teleport.
I'm very, very thankful for you rescuing us, but if you are not able to leave at this moment, I can guide the other prisoners out of here. I
Take
know
your people and go to safety.
I know a safe place that I can take them.
Can you get them out safely?
I can. I can turn all of them invisible for at least an hour. Well, for
All of them?
no, me and 3 other individuals. We're not taking the guy who keeps saying he's a sexy, sexy cat. He kind of sets me off. I told you I'm a mother
Lauren?
actor. Yes, yes,
I'm gonna
father.
have to have you go with her.
But I can come with you.
I'm sorry, I can't let you come with me. It's far too dangerous. But take this. I am going to give him the scroll of teleportation that'll take him back to the Defiant camp.
Okay.
Once you're outside of the city walls, use this scroll, and then ask for Reyna once you get there. Tell her what's happened here, and tell her that we have freed Morkala. She will provide you sanctuary until we return.
And is Mother there?
Mother is not there. That's a story for another time, my son.
Very well.
I trust in you to do as I say.
Just come back safe this time.
I will, just as I showed up today.
Very well. Why, Father, why do those 2 dogs keep calling you father?
They've been with me for a long time now. I guess they see me as their dad, too.
Oh, okay. I'm glad it's not something weird.
For the white one, it probably is.
So,
Thanks, Father.
Amara takes the other prisoners and starts leading them out the way that you guys came.
Holy shit, that's Amara? Sorry, I'm gonna shut up.
What, do you guys have an
Oh,
issue here?
Yeah, going to clock that. No, just clocking it and just letting it go.
Wait, what did you say, Luca?
She
I
said
said,
goddess
"Holy
of
shit."
notes.
I said I'm the goddess of notes.
Alright.
Oh.
Team and newfound accomplices.
Woohoo!
We move further in.
Is Uzmir pulling Wolfrun with you guys?
Yep.
Uzmir will
does not
carry
carry him.
Wolfman. He's strong.
Okay. So let's do this here.
Uzmir
Touches
is
armor.
now officially a big boy, so
He has 20 strength. He should be able to carry him.
As you guys begin heading further north, this now massive group of people, you pass the last cage as the man inside goes, "Wait, no, you can't be serious. You're not leaving me here. I swear, I can be of
Fireball in the
use."
cage. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Riven just Eldritch Blast the man.
Alrighty, let us do this.
how do you
As-
connect tokens so you can move them at the same time? I
You
forget.
don't need to right now because we're splitting this massive party into the 2 parties it's supposed to be. Actually, let's split it up like this. So Dusk, Mavra, Riven, and Morgan will take the left passage, and
Okay.
Uzmir, Wolfriend,
And Victor just goes in the
Wolfriend,
middle.
Victor and Leor will go down the right passage. I think that's a fair split for the party, right?
Great, I get to talk to myself. This is
Yeah,
amazing.
we get to talk to each other. Hey, all the sneaky boys are in the left side, so just saying.
I like it that you think Riven is sneaky.
I mean, without the armor, he is. He's probably the second best at sneaking.
Hearing,
not
hearing
compared
about
to
the
dog.
sanctified chamber and the fact that their gear was taken, Dimitri, you could tell the group Morkala that their gear is probably down the left chamber, and that the sanctum that this ritual is supposedly happening would be further north, while this right chamber leads further up into the keep.
Yeah, I'll relay that.
Okay.
With
So-
that, we'll go down the right.
And as the two
So you don't
groups
get to talk to
split
ourselves.
off
Got
on
it.
their continuous missions, we will end here. Now both parties are in the same place, the same time, same bat show, same bat channel. Thanks, people, for
Neil,
listening.
That's fun.
I hope you enjoyed it. I got no idea what's happening next. We're gonna fucking wing it. Because that's what we do here. So, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. This is the part where you